Chivalry is dead these days.
Ooh! Okay, I won't say nothing. Either way, gonna be getting our match started right now, and we're already just jumping away from each other, maybe testing our buttons, and finally a connection coming out for Arrow to start us off.
A little bit heavy on the resource, but opts to not break the wall. In fact, gets the counter hit there in the corner. Counter hit 2H, and the Frog is bringing you right back to him.
Okay, a little volleyball action with Eddie right now. Going to be getting into the Necro Sword, and now just trying to set up another Frog setup. Try to do it again, at least keeping Arrow at bay, but on that dash in, you gave Arrow the advantage.
Yeah, unfortunately, depleted our resources there. We managed to kill enough time to actually bring it back here just a second, but Arrow does find the extra hit. 6P on a dropped combo will get the burst out from Arrow as well. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Arrow keeps getting these pokes right now. Same thing could be said for Geno. Going to be able. Oh, no, that is not what you want. You're going to get blasted to second heaven.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. We did gamble pretty hard there, +6, and we still matched 2S. You're probably one of the bravest souls here in this tournament today, but honestly, that is kind of one of the things you need to be checking Arrow on. You can't be letting the plus frames go away for free time and time again. Especially, you got to make them think twice about how they want to use the stamina gauge. Like right now, even in combo, it's very important.
Yeah. And getting in again, going to be Arrow. We really need to be watching him like a hawk because you're just going to keep going, and another Tyrant Barrel is just going to be sending you flying. And you still got burst, but as we get to these last few seconds of the round, you know, that burst, I'm surprised it wasn't predicted.
But that jump in definitely was. 2H coming out once again. Charge does. Now we tried it again 2 times in a row, but the Frog is covering her behind.
At least we got the Necro Sword coming out, stealing it from Nolan, trying to rush in with Eddie. A lot on block, trying to DP, but it was too far. We burst ourselves. Oh, that was a play.
I definitely like it. Wow, slides right past the Amorphous and gets the overhead as well. Arrow is on a tear this time around. What?
Oh my god. Beautiful way to start us off for Arrow. Just constantly continuing to rush in and literally breaking through Geno's defenses. Geno might be trying to think of something different going into this next game.
No, for sure. Probably might try to switch it up. Might just try to refine what we know, because honestly, I don't know how much Geno has still played after all this time. So for all we know, we could be running on Season 1 tech. I don't know what Sin does. He might not know what Sin does.
True.
Like, damn, you told me you could do. What are all these moves? You got overheads? You got lows? What is a command dash? What's going on here?
He's like, all right, let me see what this Sin got. Oh, okay, back up. Okay, back up.
Okay, whoa.
It's constantly my face. Get away from me. I imagine not expecting to just dash through the super like that either. That would have made me get a heart attack.
Ooh, already going back into game number 2. What an air-to-air there. Counter hit as well. Unfortunately, didn't get the best conversion off it. But we got that burst bait, though.
Okay. Beautiful way to start us off, Geno. But the DP coming through. We burst in turn. It doesn't get baited out. And now we still got the corner game on lock. Oh, no.
But he takes to the skies, and Arrow's going to follow you up there. Sticking true to the name.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, the tap dust working out along to combo with Eddie. And there we go. The Necro Sword going to be getting some more damage in there, getting us full screen as we're trying to rush it down now. The Frog pulls through, and we got you in the corner. Woo!
Unfortunate drops. We're still trying. Like, you can slowly see the offense get more refined as time goes on in the match. We have some, you know, a little bit of unorthodox like methods of trying to open people up like right there, very late JP. Something you never really see. But it works, so why not? Keep it going.
True. Hey, if it works.
Beautiful 6 feet. Beautiful.
Yeah, you trying to hoof stomp me? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? I'm just going to tap you right there, and I'm going to keep you on the bay. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Close slash flutter has a ton of stamina. Unfortunately, we dropped the close slash link. Beautiful tech on the throw.
Okay, there we go. Trying to jump in again, too. Able to find on the low, send in another Frog, and trying to set up the shadows once again with Eddie. Tap dust not going to work, but...
No, unfortunate. We baited the burst, but we didn't believe. Maybe try to get a BRC and got an accidental YRC. Now look at the situation you are in, Geno. It's a little unfortunate for you. Arrow still has a ton of meter. Oh my god, did we just low profile that? Hold on, 6-8? Okay.
You know, resources are definitely in Arrow's disfavor right now, except for that tension. But there we go. Gold Burst actually coming through. We're using the Necro Sword at least to keep you on block. And Eddie coming in to help out, too. We get the throw out here, too. Okay, Geno.
Yeah, pose. this is a strike throw situation, on, like layered on the opposed, so you have to really guess there. Maybe even fuzzy jump, but you know that opposed is gonna bring you right back down. Geno looking a lot more comfortable this time, tying it up. Honestly, I'll be honest, wasn't expecting it. Unk still got it.
I'm messing with it, though. It definitely feels like Geno's game is at least trying to get Arrow into the corner. And if we get that corner, that's it. But first, you got to stop this Sin from running around. Right now, he's running around.
Half your health is already gone in the blink of an eye. I'm noticing still a lot of close slash anti-airs, something that notably got nerfed pretty hard at this version of the patch. This version of the game. And the air-to-airs as well. We're just seeing a lot of them coming out. Invite Hell gets smoked out for the one time, gets the burst out.
Here we go, trying to fly in. Oh, the counterattack coming through and still getting the frog setups over and over on Arrow. Another anti-air from the frog, and now got the corner. This is exactly where Geno wants to be, and actually going to be breaking that wall.
You know, I kind of elect to not actually use the sword super for the hard knockdown. I kind of respect the choice, using the BRC to chase the backdash there instead. Arrow, though, not looking too happy in this current situation. Any one hit could lead into the combo, into the sword, or into Amorphous if he so chose to. Geno. All right, we up around now.
Geno looking really comfortable there. Just that little short hop being able to open up against Arrow. Now trying to tap Dust, but really nice button. Try to get back in there. Arrow going to be able to get the corner, of course, break the wall, of course, get some nice tension from that too, but can't find another way in against Zato.
You know, I'm seeing Arrow meet Geno up on the sky a lot now, and I'm seeing a lot of these buttons get smoked out in these situations. I would love to see some air throws starting to come out. That was crazy. Go burst. See, that's that lack of knowledge right there. Didn't know that DP has 2 hits on the way down.
It's unfortunate there for Geno, and now stuck in a Sin combo. Could it be that Tyrant Barrel?
You were so dead.
Oh, god damn.
That clean hit too? Yeah, there was no chance you were living.
All right. Now getting into this third round, both of them trying to fight each other, but it looks like Geno going to be able to actually find on that back. Okay.
Fly your way in. I really like these preemptive 6Ps and invite hells here in the neutral. Actually does a lot here for Geno. Especially with the way the Arrow is approaching the neutral, like right there, and a preemptive 6P. Want to work once again with the counter here. We try to make the most of it. Unfortunately, was a little late on the clean hit.
A little late there, but at least now Geno going to be able to hold his own against Arrow, keep it in the corner exactly where Geno wants to be, but everything finally not getting blocked, just going to be a knockdown, but wasn't expecting that DP to pull through.
Wasn't able to put more stamina into it. Goes right into the RTL. A little overkill, I'll be honest, but you know what? We got to take what we can get.
Hey, we got to secure it, you know?
Secure, absolutely.
Yeah, we got to make sure that you're dead, and if we got to go for overkill, if we got to go for the style points, I mean, let's go for it.
I mean, you already did the 5H there. There was no way you could misinput that. It's just swagging on him. All right, we're changing our buttons one more time. Hold on, what's going on? Oh, the dash was on the wrong button. You know what? It happens.
It does.
It happens. It's low-key game 4. Won't let that happen to me.
Listen, if it were me, I wouldn't be doing that. But like, hey, you go off. You go off.
No, but even with the wrong button, you still playing this well. Like, imagine you with the right button. Like, I'll be so mad if I'm going pound for pound here in these matches. I'm like, damn, I ain't got the right buttons on. I'd be so scared going into this next game.
I would be too. Now getting the right buttons in there, that's a statement against Arrow. Like, all right, let me get my real buttons in here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Rock Lee taking off the training weights. Like,
all right, now it's time for some real action. All right. Either way, getting into this game 4. Of course, Arrow going to be sitting high and mighty right now with a 2-1 lead. Needs one more in order to move on to the winner's side of the bracket and try to send Geno down to under.
Right, far slash round start. I like that. Preempt the frog. Catch you in the air. What a 6H. Low crushing the far slash there. Gets the burst in return. What a beautiful trade.
Beautiful jump in once again coming through from Geno. Going to be able to hold that corner and already break this wall. And yeah, just cash out.
Yeah. The unsummon into the Amorphous. Hard knockdown. You're not going to get a ton of meter there. Yeah, but that type dust, you had that extra little bit of tension. Don't know why we went for the 2P. Might have been a little bit of a miscalculation on the health there. Maybe thought the OTG would have been enough or something. But hey, it worked.
Either way, it worked. And either way, we're forcing this burst out immediately. Going to be forced on block right now for Arrow, who's going to get tap dusted, trying to go for some high-low mix, able to find it and able to find another opening.
This is a little unfortunate. Frog actually broke the wall prior to being able to break it with the super, but the 2H anti-air catching it way up in the sky there. Counter it as well. Oh my goodness. We win! Whips are plus in this game, you know. What do we?
Sure. Why not go off? All right.
Nah, you can't press there. It's plus.
All right. Here we go. Being wary of the frog.
What?
Oh, shit. Did not block the Necro Sword, and now just still having to block it so much. You did not see the frog.
I do appreciate unsummoning right before our gauge one now and actually letting it refill, then going for the frog anti-air so you get a combo afterwards. Real good stuff. I'm telling. Ooh, man. If he knew what Zabubu could do, it's just about Zabubu in general, yeah, I'm telling you, this guy will be a monster on the sticks.
Does he know about Zabubu?
I ain't seen him once. To be honest, I don't see even with the best autos right now. That move you just don't see it.
I kind of forgot that move even existed, but either way, we definitely not forgetting about that Tyrant Barrel right there.
Yeah, that was nuts. Look at the damage on it. Try to bait out a throw. What?
Oh, but there was no confirm off of that. We just let it hit, and right now we still got the corner. You know, Geno's still chilling, but we got to find an opening.
Oh, my charge does. Oh, you know what? I appreciate you going for the route, but
listen, charge dust don't happen often, okay?
They don't happen. You definitely got to have your routing down or just be willing to give up a ton of damage for the positive bonus. And some of those changes, Geno might not be aware of in this version of the game.
Honestly, yeah, you know, after not playing for so long, definitely going to do that to you, but they're still holding their own. Maybe not right now, as Arrow's going to find a way in. We find the throw right back for Geno, trying to find some high-low mix. This time around, everything is mostly getting blocked.
Yeah, not that tap that's though. Oppose is still layered on top of you, able to get confirmed off of it. Invite hell in order to wall stick, and the sword stick would refill the Eddie gate.
Okay, hard knockdown, the frog coming through, stuck in the corner, still more action happening against you, stuck in the corner. This is looking all confirmed for Geno. But there we go, the DP. Can Arrow make a hero play?
We're trying to. The close slash anti didn't connect, but I do like spending our meter, but the gravity was a little too heavy there for the 2H to actually connect. Unfortunately, we're giving Arrow another opportunity, but we gambled it all on the 6P, and I love to see it. Now we are tied up here. Final game, final round.
These two have been going back and forth against each other, and it all comes down to this round. A nice burst coming through after the pincer with the shadows. Still trying to go in. Geno's got to play so careful right now, but was not watching the toes.
Oh, no! Ooh, what?
Okay, we found the jump in. We're fine.
Yeah, we're not blocking those tap does. We definitely don't want to block them.
Oh, another DP pulling through for Arrow, but can't find their way in against Geno.
Hey, Frog once again. Unsummon to keep the corner here. Unfortunately, we did manage to unsummon there. You see the gauge, the light blue.
Okay, getting full Salto back in here. We got one bar attention. Both of them popping PRC, but it was Geno who popped first. DP actually hits on the second hit. We were watching it. Another counter hit in the air. We're in the corner. We got first though.
Now look at how patient Geno is playing oppose. Now you are sandwiched in between Eddie. Unfortunately, you do get the pick up there with the 2S, the max range to confirm into the invite hell. What a clutch.
I feel like Geno was playing for their life right there. You saw that in every interaction.
No, actually, you know, it's very rare where early matches in the bracket made me have that little excited feeling in my chest. That was exciting to watch. It was a lot closer than I thought I was going to be.
Honestly, yeah, you know, Geno started to throw hands, especially after that second game. That first one definitely felt like they were getting the download. And after that,
it's like, damn, what are my buttons? Oh, I remember oppose.
Ah.
I remember frog. Yes, I remember all this stuff. No, that was definitely good stuff to both of these players, honestly. Very impressive show early on, once again.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful.
Game 5, final game, final round. I mean, if that might be your only time on stream, not saying it is, but if it is, if it was my only time on stream, final game, final round, that's a set I would be excited to show my friends.
I'd take that.
Yeah,
I'd honestly take that.
I'll go 0-2, but it was close, though. It was close.
True. It was. Oh, this one, though. gonna be fun.
This will be a funny one. We got Rose Ashiro versus Scrappy Sensei.
And of course, Rose waving hi to me. Rose actually getting third at Bites. So
Yes,
definitely a
yes,
big
yes,
player
yes.
coming in here. Didn't even want third place.
Yes, Rose talking about some. I don't play this game. Like, I'm here for scrambling. And to get third place in another game, you know, that's a making of a real fighting game player. Like, that's a story that you love to hear. It's definitely a compliment.
Every time he was walking up to that stage, I still remember, as I was in the caster's desk, he would just look at me and be like, I want to go home.
I want to go home.
I want to go home. I want to play this no more.
I'm tired. No, definitely. I mean, if you're playing it if you're playing a bracket for that long, I imagine you got to get hungry, tired, you're thirsty, maybe cold, because, you know, I've been to Bite one time. If it's in the same venue, those fans were blowing, which is a good thing. But I am such a sucker for the cold. Like, I can't do it.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I love the cold. I mean, I'm up from New York. I mean, that makes sense. And we just saw a second ago, of course, Scrappy repping the SQ merch, SQXL, October 3rd through the 4th, over here in Durham, North Carolina. A little bit away from Greensboro, but there's still a lot of people coming through. I know I got a bunch of Tokron content creators coming out over there. I convinced a good amount of them, so.
It's going to be a really fun time. I'm definitely excited for that. I'm excited for this match as well. Damn! Oh, they popping off a third strike over there. See this one? Okay, this venue is so sick. We got gear over here on the stage. We have another stage over there. We have third strike. We have all the unks on the cab over there.
The unks on the cab is
No,
crazy.
this is amazing. We have Tekken. We have Street Fighter. This is like, if I didn't really only just play anime, I probably would have like a phenomenal time here. I'm gonna have a phenomenal time anyways, right? Just hanging, watching some gear. My favorite game right now. I do like playing other games, so I'm gonna go play some Street Fighter casuals. Maybe I gotta brush up the Alex a little bit, so don't tell nobody. It's a little rusty.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. I do think this is gonna be a very good matchup though for Rose, because they have been labbing the hell out of the Biken matchup, especially after going up in Bite against Daydream so many times. Oh my god, that was like the main matchup they were worried about with who was left over at Bite. So they have definitely learned the Biken.
No, for sure. Definitely a tricky matchup here, right? Biken has a lot of strong aerial options. Like, I mean, the Yozansen is one of them. Round star Yozansen?
I mean, that was kind of crazy.
I mean, it is crazy, but it worked there.
I mean, yeah, definitely caught Rose lacking, who's now just trying to set up the hair disc with a 2K2D, and hey, eventually it works, and eventually we're juggling the air like a fly.
Nice. Try to go for the mix. A little obvious on that one. Kept same side, but unfortunately confirmed into the super. It's not very good here for Scrappy. Already have hard knockdown.
Okay, that could have been bad after that whip throw, but at least Scrappy. Okay, we do not want that.
Scrap, that's the wrong patch. That'll work no more.
Either way, though, that's already going to be a leg up for Rose. Immediately just going to be trying to get away from the Ozansen, but once again, same round start for Scrappy. Always going to catch, but got to watch out for these Roses and this mix.
Yeah, Rose is going crazy with the mix here. The air dash back to keep the same side. Oh, and that's one of the things we were just talking about earlier again, right? Lots of aerial options. Being able to meet Capel in the air is honestly a privilege that not a lot of characters have.
That is definitely going to be very bad, though, for Scrappy. Really solid counter hit to go from there. Really good recognition from Rose, too. Blocking that super and now keeping this corner on lock, making sure Scrappy doesn't have a second to think to get out of there.
They're definitely here blocking more mix. JD maybe try to catch Capel, except from up in the sky. Let's super jump JH. Not really sure, but unfortunately, didn't quite get the kill, but we finished it up with the BRC slowdown, giving us another opportunity to see what Scrappy was going to do in this post-round star situation.
Looks like we're going once again back to character select. Maybe trying to think about the buttons, characters. Definitely is a trend, making sure our buttons are good after the first game here at IFM, and it looks like we're just trying to do the same thing here.
Yeah, it looks like we had to change some of them here for... Oh, and the song. Okay, you can't forget that. Well, hold on, what did you... Man, I'm not crying in the club. Come on, man. Change that song.
Nah, we're crying in the club. We are crying in the club today.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that, Justin.
I think it's too late. I think Justin's committed.
Yeah, he locked it in. He's like, you know what? If I can't beat my opponent with skill, I gotta make them cry. This is what we gotta do.
And he knows that's gonna work on Rose.
No, I'm saying, like, listen, there are no Lucy players in the venue right now, but I promise you, they're breaking down the second they hear this.
And I know Rose has told me that they have broken down to this song. Like, that is actual evil
Oh,
work.
okay. So yeah, this is literally for this reason.
I mean, either way, looks like it's not stopping Rose too much. Able to catch the Azansid after so many round starts with it.
Yeah, for sure. JH. Once again, we're not seeing any parries here from Scrappy, but honestly, I kind of respect it. Definitely don't want to get baited out, especially with the damage that Milia can actually pump out at this seemingly amount.
Okay, trying to get in. DRC able to catch in the air, but not able to confirm. At least find another low.
Guess they'll throw. Stepping not quite aware. The H is there. Could be pressed on. Could go for an air throw if he still chooses to, but
Really trying to dive in right now. Johnson out of the way, but Rose still going to be chilling, dashing in with 2K2D, setting up Heritage with the JH. To be able to continue this all the way to the corner again and get the high overhead.
Scrappy not getting an opportunity to fight back at all. I don't think we've seen Rose's health bar go below 50%.
This is a rough matchup for Scrappy right now. Rose is just moving around their mind, and another JH going to put us once again in the corner in a bad spot. Okay.
They tried to go for the birthday. Didn't quite believe in it, though. The gun super. Now we get the throw. What is the mix? Let's go for more throws. I kind of respect it. Now it's between high or low. Unfortunately, you mistimed the overhead, and you got back throw. That's an unfortunate way to lose.
Yeah, another throw right back from Rose, especially with how many throws you were putting on the table. At least we got below the 50% mark against Rose, but we got to get that to a 0%. And right now, not looking like we're going to get it right now.
Yeah, that low, though, has damn near a 50% chance of actually connecting. Same with these throws. As the mix keeps increasing, Scrappy's options keep decreasing on what we want to do here.
Okay. Got in with the Rose. Breaking our legs and the burst fade too. Jesus.
Yeah, go for the Kara Super. Able to continue the combo afterward. The Artemis into the perfect. My goodness, Rose. Just slow it down, buddy.
Rose is literally in Scrappy's head right now. They know exactly what Scrappy wants to do and is shutting it down at every single second with this mix. And it keeps going. We're doing full-on strings out here all the way to the corner, and we're still getting these JH fall-offs.
Yeah, cross-ups aren't stopping either. Try to go for the bait there, but I kind of respect it. Opted to go for the mix. And once we saw that the bait, the burst didn't come out. Unfortunately, the close last starter, Artemis finisher, another perfect, double perfect, 3-0. Rose is on a tear. Good stuff.
Rose going absolutely insane in the bracket, absolutely wiping the floor with Scrappy. Going to be sending them to the losers bracket. GG's either ways, but yeah, this guy's up next. All right.
Man.
Mr. I can't play Marvel Tokon, okay.
Hey, you know, the PC, listen, PC, we all know how the PC won, right?
Hey, listen, he really wanted some sets with me.
I mean, hey,
man.
The guy's PC could have run it. Maybe it's better in 5 days. But
hey, he knows where I live.
Yeah, we got 5 days. Yeah, maybe it's better by then, regardless of. I mean, I don't care. Less than my PC can run it.
He knows where I live, and I got a PS5. That's all I'm saying.
You know, they got a PS5 in the house too.
Hey.
Simply didn't choose. Hey, he was streaming that weekend. You know, he's practicing. Hey, you can't be a 4th place Evo placer, right?
Mm-hmm.
CEO coming up here in just a few weeks. Dang near 2 weeks. Oh my God, it's so soon. What happened?
Oh.
Time is so fast.
I know. Like, time is flying by. I still can't believe we got 5 days until Tokon. You know, I've been reading in my comics, making sure I'm ready. You know, Johnny was calling me a LARPer earlier. Not a LARPer, but a performative LARPer. When I was reading Daredevil, I had a whole Daredevil book, reading it right there.
Now here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he's right, but I can see the vision. I can see the vision. Okay, it's like, listen, you're telling me you go to a cafe, right? You pull out blank literature, like whatever. You just fill it in yourself. Like, right? You can fill in Marvel Comics. You go to a Marvel Comics place. You pull out Marvel Comics. Look, people might think you're a LARPer. You know, I'm not saying you are. If you're really about it, because actually I know you're about it, because you have been pulling out some random, random references I've never heard of. Like, I'm not that big into Marvel. I mean, my knowledge does not expand beyond the MCU, I should say. And even then, it ended for Endgame for me.
That's fair. Yeah, no, my knowledge has run deep, especially like reading a lot of stuff relating to Tokon, and just out of my own volition, I've learned a lot more about the Marvel lore. And that's why I was reading some Daredevil. I'm not caught up on the modern Daredevil lore, and I need to be. It's modern Midnight Suns, but hey,
Okay.
you know.
So is this just your plan to be like ready for when Daredevil drops inevitably? They're gonna drop him probably, right? Like I feel like Tokon can just like dang near copy the Marvel Rivals like roster,
They could.
and that's like a fire lineup.
They could drop all of those characters in there, but that's gonna take a long time, especially for a fighting game. I mean,
Yeah.
God, they had like what 33 characters on launch, and they've been launching a month ever since, once a month.
Is that really how it's been going?
Yeah, that's how Rivals has been going. So that's
How big is that roster now?
big.
I think the last time I played, what was it? Thing was the new character. Excuse me.
Every single X-Men is in there now. They got all of them.
Oh.
They got. If there's an X-Men, it's in it.
You know what? As expected of a Marvel game.
True.
And as expected right here of Zegas on the Dizzy, Cherry on the Gold Lewis. No surprises here immediately. But that 6P right there, that was pretty surprising. Wasn't quite expected.
Honestly, yeah, already keeping Cherio at bay right now, threatening this ice floor, but that's not stopping the Behemoth Typhoon anytime soon. So much chip damage already.
There's a running 8x2, going for the overhead burst, using it pretty offensively. Already pushing Cherio to the corner, but I gotta argue if it's worth it or not, because now your back is now to the corner. Cherio has a full stick of butter, able to combo off of his throw. You gambled, and it didn't pay off. Cherio taking the first round.
The second that Cherio had an opening on you with that Behemoth Typhoon, it was over to medium 6P. Said, all right, Fireball. That's cool, Twin. I got you.
Good press in 2K there, retaliation.
Okay, Ice Force set up right now, trying to find 2K, 2D, anything through this defense. Behemoth Typhoon, and make sure the Ice Floor goes back on you. Okay.
Beautiful attack. Buzz situation there is real. 684 for the hard knockdown. Goes for the Aurora Borealis. My goodness, fast RC. See, that's tech. Cherio, you know Cherio was really feeling himself on that day when you pull out some stuff like that.
I mean, not gonna lie, he's dripped out too. So he's definitely feeling himself.
Dripped out. I can't. I got the Mokujin hat and everything.
Like, shoot, I recognize game. I recognize game like that. And he's still defending against all these Ice Fish, getting called out by the Michael Sword. At least we're fine. We got Behemoth Typhoon. We're fine.
A little bit greedy there with the burst bait. Had to argue if it was worth it. Now you're giving Zegas an opportunity to run in and get the throw and set up another fish.
Going to jump it again. Nice counter hit, but burst through and going for the full Skyfish right now. Still having to block all these Ice Floor setups. At least finally getting set up. And there we go. Zegas finally getting something to go.
Dang, unfortunate. We got back thrown. Good block on the overhead. Unfortunately, you still have a ways to go. What a clash! I cannot believe this worked out in your favor.
Oh, it is still going for Zegas. Going to be able to send the Ice Floor against Cherio. And just one more Michael Sword going to do you in. Zegas finally getting around. Got to feel good, especially since you still got burst in the tank.
Absolutely. Having burst in this matchup is definitely very important. Not really going to see a whole lot of usage of counter blitz, I really feel, but just being able to survive against Gold Lewis is such an important factor here in the matchup, and we're already showcasing some of the utilities here, pushing Cherio full screen, and now we get to control the pace of our offense.
There we go, Behemoth Typhoon getting set up, trying to get the drone in there too. So much damage though against Zegas right now. Pretty sure we're at death's door, and we're going straight into that coffin. The rounds are tied up now. Cherio's like, all right, you took a round. That's cool. That's real cute.
Yeah, I got one back for you. Runs up with the 2K 2D. Very brave round start. Deflect shield. Unfortunately, we are still very, very minus there. Cherio taking advantage, and now actually got matched, and that was a phenomenal press there from Zegas.
Now, there we go. Just going to swat you out of the sky. Going to be able to cash out on that Ice Floor. BRC to try to get in defense. Not going to be helping out for Zegas. One more connection, and that's it, buddy.
2K 2D. Yeah, just run it down. Yeah. Keep it simple. Unfortunately, we keep getting opened up by those 2Ks. I gotta be honest, Cherio is probably the only Gold Lewis player that really uses 2K like that, at least before this patch. 2.0 is definitely a lot better of a button, but hey, I swear, this guy has seen the vision time and time again for years.
Honestly, yeah, he's definitely feeling the 2K on this character before anyone else did. So remember those early 2.0 brackets, but either way, looks like Zegas finally feeling their own, gonna be finding that throw, maybe setting up ice, but just gonna be going for the Ice Fish, throw with, and there we go, having a block now.
2K, once again, plus frames just don't stop, that's +6. I like it this time around. Cherio didn't actually try to run let the drone do the dirty work here. Cherio now getting the wall break. Actually, I appreciate this a little more. Setting up a fuzzy situation, doesn't actually break the wall with the super, so we can save it for a rainy day.
Okay, I respect it. Gonna block RRC though, gonna be finding the opening, set up Michael's sword, looking a little bit more dire for Cherio right now, spending the Skyfish, jeez, and the Ice Floor too. One more connection, and that is gonna be over for you.
I really like the fact that Cherio didn't use all of the security gauge. Dizzy does have a lot of guts, is going to be able to survive the whole thing, so Cherio thought it worthy to just save it for another time. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to use it.
Ice Floor pop off, gonna be finding another Michael Sword, another Ice Floor, setting up Ice Floor again. Jeez, it is in total control for Zegas right now, but finally Cherio starting to close the gap against Zegas, but still getting anti-aired.
We try to burst bait. Cherio, impeccable on the defense as always. Honestly, just getting caught out trying to dash block. As we see it right there, Wings of Light are active. Unfortunately, now you got mashed on.
Okay, gonna have to block that Michael Sword. Fireball's trying to go through too. It's starting to chip out against Cherio, trying to use the Skyfish in order to keep Zegas away. Caught in the air once again. If there's one more connection, it's screwed.
Yeah, Zegas is having a really hard time to trying to keep Cherio in the corner here. We saw an attempt at a burst bait there. Seemed really, oh my gosh, that seemed scary right there. All these small hits that Cherio is just giving Zegas an opportunity. Unfortunately, we got too scared to actually go for the burst.
Yeah, I imagine again, it's down to the wire. Your last round, the burst starts to become a lot more predictable. We're kind of scared to do it because it could get easily baited, but because of that, you're also bowing out and going to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, no, gotta give it to Cherio. Like that last situation there, as you mentioned, they got a little predictable. That I gotta be honest, I would say it's less predictable, and more so Cherio just kind of set up these situations for to kind of tempt the opponent, right?
Yeah.
Get the BRC forward. Big ass counter at 684. You want to burst that, and he has a million years of just sitting there. Go to the corner, tiny hit, tiny hit, tiny hit. Eventually, just chip away to your health bar. You were done. You were done.
Yeah, oh, that's definitely a screwed situation all the way around for Zegas, but they're going to continue to fight in the loser's bracket. Gonna have to fight some more games, but hey, they got that. But speaking of more games, we're going to continue to have more games. We got already our next opponents up on the stage. Going to be Zintai going up against Solomon. And of course, this is going to be the Axel Low versus the Ram.
See, these two players tend to run into each other plenty of times here at the local. Zintai decided to just come back to the homeland. I honestly appreciate it. We need some Axel representation here, but Solomon, one of the OGs here, probably going to stick through with the round with all. I would not assume that anyone would ever play Nago in this matchup willingly, I'll be honest. Solomon does have a Nago, but it just doesn't seem worth playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it over the Ram, honestly. You see Solomon on that way more, and especially for like feeling out a matchup, especially, it's been a minute, so I imagine they might go on the Ram at first to deal with this Axel, especially since the trend's going to stay going. I know Zintai's going to be playing Marvel Tokon, at least going to be on point with Ghost Rider, so hey, they're chilling. I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it does make sense. You got a character with chains that had like really big normals. You got that 5H.
Oh my goodness.
Axel 2S is translated in that 2H. I felt the spirit of Axel Law in there.
Hey.
Unfortunately, that's about it. That character has way more than this character does.
True. Sadly, I won't be playing much with it since they gave him like god DP assist. He's staying on that slot. I'm sorry.
It's good. I like it. It's invul, hits both sides, pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how little hit stun it actually has. That's my only gripe with this. So I kind of put him on the symbol assist instead.
Yeah. Out of all my team though, like I'm repping the Midnight Suns when that game launches. He's by far best DP assist, so he's staying there. Ooh. Either way though, let me stop gloating about Marvel Tokon for the 5th time and let's get straight into this match. That's already having to force the burst out for Zintai.
Pretty brave to dash block against a Zintai there, knowing that Zintai is typically a type of person that will run up and do a low committal option like 2K. Nice 2S to interrupt the jump in. And I like this, immediately not autopiloting into it. That's just to see how Solomon is going to react to the pressure here. Rainwater for the hard knockdown, OTG so we can set up some signals.
Okay. Just trying to hit with the chain once again. Going to be able to continue to keep Solomon at bay. Solomon going to have to find an answer to get in, but it looks like Zintai's like, I'll get in first. How about I do it?
Yeah, this character has impeccable zoning and some pretty decent offense. I know losing 6H overhead was a pretty big blow to the offense, but honestly, strike throw on this character is still pretty good.
Still very good, but it looks like control is going to be right back for Solomon. Going to be able to get the hard knockdown, of course, off the OD, and now just going to be trying to rush in with positive tension, keep Zintai on block, got the corner yet again, but already spending both of the swords. At least the explosion going to clutch up.
Yeah, we talked about how Axel's pretty good to strike throw, but the reverse is true as well. Slingshotting our way out of the corner now. Solomon does have 4 swords available.
Both swords. Just going to be trying to run in right now. I'm just going to be doing the old 1-2. Going to get that round.
Has some meter to fall back on in case he wants to go for a bait, or if just in case we need some extra damage. Beautiful air throw. I think it's the first one we've seen all day here.
And already, you know, Solomon just trying to make their way back in against Zintai. Going to be finding another normal before the burst comes through. As now Zintai trying to wait it out, still getting anti-aired and put into the corner by Solomon. Things are not looking too hot.
Yeah, I mean, Zintai is definitely stress-worthy. Solomon, though, looking pretty hot here in the corner. S-Sword once again tapped us, gets the meterless conversion thanks to the explosion. Now we reset to neutral. Zintai does have some meter. It's going to be a little easier to navigate, especially if we get a raw hit just like that. Solomon.
Okay, saw the mix coming through, the dash back, and able to call Zintai out. Solomon going to be able to take that first game.
Yeah, showcasing to Zintai immediately that particular mix-up, which works on a lot of people, shockingly, is not going to work. He has a 6P OS on lock. He's definitely elaborate here, but we're seeing it right there. Tried to get in and actually connected. Unfortunately, not the biggest combo. Now Solomon air dashing over the sickle, goes for the hard knockdown.
Oh! Nice jump in. Okay, there we go. Kicked out, and nice burst coming through. Hit out again. Another burst coming through from Zintai, who's trying to poke in, backdash, and able to find that throw.
Oh, that was so meaty. Oh my goodness, 2 Axel bombs. Where did your health go? That was like 30% in half a second. What happened?
Yeah, no, Zintai was just showing their lab work a little bit of the combo videos, but right now, still gonna have to block as Solomon found an opening, found the wall with the explosions, and that's easily break.
Yeah, look at the damage though, 50% already gone. Honestly, even if we can't open up Zintai here, I still think this is pretty good. You have a pretty big health lead, and look at the meter advantage here. We have a lot to work with.
Definitely do. Going to be able to find another normal off. Trying to keep it bay, but just simple dash in with the 2K2D RRC setup, and now we're just going to be sending you straight to the other side. Actually going to be spending on the OD to get so much damage.
Yeah, Calvados does put up a ton of bursts as well, but Zintai is going to elect to not use it, save it for a rainy day the next round, and they are almost tied up here. Solomon, that was pretty good. That was a nasty air throw once again.
No, Zintai definitely got the air throw game on lock and is already trying to keep Solomon at bay in the corner, but Solomon just keeps running out of the corner. It's a lot of empty threats coming out here from Zintai.
Zintai's doing a pretty good job at calling out Solomon here, some of these options, especially approaching from the air. And just like that, I think Solomon was trying to bait out an air throw, but Zintai doing such a good job at just blocking us out. I mean, take note of that risk right there. We're going to get a ton of tension if we manage to get any single stray hit.
Oh, it keeps building up. We're in the red right now for Zintai. It keeps calming down, but Solomon just keeps finding these combos on block in the corner. The yellow bar is up here, and it's looking very rough for Zintai.
So scary. You have a ton of resources to work with, and I really appreciate Solomon doing the PRC in retaliation to try to lock down Zintai. Finally gets the YRC, finally gets that defensive option that Solomon was fishing for. Now we have no swords, which is unfortunate to us, but in just a second, it'll be right back.
Yeah, we got our swords right back. We're chilling right now, but just as I say that, Zintai is still keeping you at bay. These sides are going crazy. Going to be able to find the explosion, and that is going to seal that deal. We are tying it up 1-1.
Solomon doing a very good job at keeping the pace here in the match. Zintai, you could definitely see the shift when he decided he was not going to be afraid that in that last match. Opted to just take to the sky. Solomon wasn't doing best job at locking us down, especially with those JPs. It did work sometimes, but we need to go for more committal options like the JS in order to really lock down Zintai. Like we're seeing it right now time and time again. I think we saw a few IED backs. There's another one right there. It is a strong option. We got to just, hey, you got to keep doing it. Solomon's not going to keep punishing.
True. Solomon was really not punishing there. Going to be looping over and over. We got the wall and just one more bomber. Yeah, that's Steph. That's Steph right there. We're just doing combo videos right now.
Yo, this character got routes now, man.
Is this character in this hand? Zintai goes crazy on the Axel low, but right now, Solomon finally found the poke out, actually putting an anti-airing Zintai into the corner.
Sword PRC, we're going to get mixed. Unfortunately, we just timed the sword explosion just a little bit. But the Rekko 3 is massive. Unfortunately, no super, no swords. Couldn't get as much damage as we wanted, but we're still going to take this counter hit off the Garo into the wall break for a third round. And perfect at that.
Yeah, scared me for a second, but hey, got that last hit due to the wall break, and now it's 1-1 once again in the round, and already forcing the burst out from Solomon, who still has to find a way to close the gap against Zintai.
Nice 6P. I like this. Solomon not actually going for what we suggested earlier, going for the air-to-air approaches, but just sticking down to the ground, going for the 6P to try and catch Zintai, or try to dissuade Zintai from going for the IED backs. I mean, look what happened when you got 6P'd one time here.
Oh my goodness. Zintai at least going to be able to get that full screen game. Solomon trying to stop it, but got anti-aired and now brought back. The mixed game is strong, and things are looking very dire. We're just going to be stopping time itself to take you out.
One vision. Just keep it simple afterwards. No other Axel Bomb needed. Zintai up another game, 2-1.
Okay, Zintai going to be up right now. Needs one more game in order to make it to winner semis. So definitely trying to lock it in. Immediately just trying to flip back, but can't find any hits in.
Even if he can't find the hits, I want to see Solomon just throw out swords a little bit more. And I don't mean just a normal, just actual sword toss in a situation like this where you kind of have to force Zintai to jump over it, and then you can meet him in the air. But I mean, it is a big gamble because if you are wrong, you do lose access to one of your best moments.
Yeah, you do lose access to that sword, and that's a very big gamble for Ram. But still, trying to find a way in. Solomon just keep trying to run in, but of course keeps getting put at bay. And now Zintai is going to be at set point.
Yeah, it has the first advantage as well. We talked about earlier how important it was for the meter economy in this matchup. So it definitely benefits Zintai a little more than it does Solomon, right? Bursting full screen. Not necessarily the best thing you want to do against Zone.
Okay, poking on the low. Once again, anti-air forced the burst out from Zintai, who is just going to be dashing back and forcing Solomon to once again try to dash up. PRC actually not going to be able to help us.
The windshield weapons once again. I like that. There's a JS. There it is. It finally comes out. It's sword toss PRC.
Okay, finally taking some pages out here for Solomon. Going to be spending one of those great swords, trying to make their way in, having to continue to block right in front of Zintai's face. Tornado, though, coming through, and now we're back at this mid-screen once again. We find the counter hit. Can we cash out?
We're going to build up the meter PRC. Even with the scaling here, we have a ton of options, sword toss and the explosion. See the 5 letters on screen. Solomon is going to take that round. We are damn near tied up in the first. It's anyone's game at this point.
Anyone's game indeed. Gonna have to lock it in either one more time on each side to keep yourself going. And right now, Zintai definitely locking in. Again, getting this full screen pressure. Solomon really does not want to spend on these swords on a way in, but hey, just finds a dash in, able to find the throw, and now on top of you.
Sword toss once again misses the throw. Unfortunately, we got the fuzzy jump. Kind of eliminated that option from the equation. Zintai, though, that's okay. Hey, you know what happens. The drops are plus frames, and definitely took advantage of that one. Zintai taking it over Solomon, 3-1.
All right, Zintai going to be able to take the leg up, going to be moving on in the bracket on the winner's side. So Zintai got to be feeling really good about that.
That was close.
Yeah.
That was close. That was a close set from both of them. Even then, like, even saw at the end there, we pointed out the JS is coming out. We saw some sword toss. Like, I feel like everything I said I would have liked to have seen, Solomon just started incorporating into the gameplay.
Yes, they started to figure out more and more, definitely as that set went on, but it felt like Zintai was just able to keep Solomon at bay better, constantly forcing them to just try to dash or run in, compared to just trying to poke out with the great swords and spending on that resource. And I think Zintai getting that game plan in there was just very crucial to their win. And it looks like we're already getting our next set. Looks like Rose is going to be back up here on the winner side of the bracket, going to be going up against Eggles.
Going to see either the Melia probably come back up here once again. I mean, Eggles plays Johnny, so now you have to ask yourself this question. Do you want to play a Death by 1,000 Cuts matchup, or maybe get your big normals with your bar slash, your 5H, or even your misfinders spun through it, really feel that punishment as Johnny? So I feel like just the character you pick here is going to be so important, because I feel like those two characters play so differently. You got to pick one for the set. I don't think switching between both is going to work.
I don't feel like switching is going to be working too well at all either. And of course, we know Rose is going to be sticking on Millie. I'm pretty sure I did see the both of them playing before, casuals right before the bracket. It might have been somebody else Rose was playing against. I was reading Daredevil right behind them, so it could have been anybody.
Hey, I was reading. I don't play these video games.
Yeah, no, I was reading at the local. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm being studious out here.
Okay, looks like we're logging in the middle. I could appreciate it. What song we put it on? I mean, I can't hear it anyways. Honestly, I don't even hear me. I don't know if they could. I don't know if Stream could hear us. I hope they could.
Nah, I'm just gonna be doing like this in the future. I can hear you a little better like that. Shoot.
Okay, this is fire. Okay, just.
Okay.
Thank you, wonderful T.O., for answering.
Can I hear stuff too, please?
Immediately answering my question.
All
right.
There we go.
There you go, Milia and the Anji. Eggles and Rose Ashira. I feel like I've seen. No, actually, I don't think I've seen these two play at all.
Oh,
I feel like they are typically at opposite sides of the bracket, and one has to fight Cherio and one has to fight someone else. And they typically are so close to meeting, but never quite get to that match.
Ooh, against an Anji. Oh, Rose was telling me before how much he loves the Anji matchup. How much he just loves it,
Loves the word that was used. Okay.
Yeah, loves. Heart emoji, smiley face.
Peace sign.
Yes. Ooh. Definitely showing that love in full display. Hey, finding that 2K2D right off the bat. Hair disc miscut.
Dang, what a punish on the hair car. Max range. Oh, and it confirmed into the super immediately. I like that. I like that. We're not going to get a ton of attention for this, but look at our burst gauge going back up, and that is so important here. Anji hits like a truck. You want to be able to live all these interactions.
Oh, and there we go. Able to get another JH, and of course, we're cashing out on all that tension. We were able to build still a little hair left for Eggles to try to make a run back with the hard knockdown. We're already getting our mixed game. It's going to look rough. Oh, dear God.
Yeah, it is. It's going to hurt. That broke the wall from so far. Oh my goodness.
That is actually insane, just how Eggles was able to turn the tide of that round. Already getting another counter hit in there, and just as quickly as Rose was about to close it out, Eggles is looking to do the same.
First out.
Crazy for this Rose.
Wait, I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Rose.
Okay. Yeah, by a sliver of HP, barely survives the trade. Rose was actually able to take that round, and now we're starting the next one pretty strong, right? We got the low already coming out full effect.
At the same time, Eggles can come back at any moment. Last time, Rose was having this kind of game against Eggles too, but a lot sooner, Eggles going to be able to force their burst and already putting Rose into the corner.
Now you get a block. Good block on the overhead. We chose to jump out. Beautiful 5P. Honestly, a button we're going to be seeing a lot here in this matchup.
Okay.
It's an all-purpose button. It's good for checking the neutral. It's good for anti-airing. Fortunately, it does open you up to situations like this, especially if you kind of.
Going to be running an immediate throw coming out there from Rose. Going to be able to set up the hair disc, and it is going to hit. Rose going to be able to take that first game, but this set is going to be far from easy.
For sure. I feel like in this matchup, just speaking on characters just alone, I feel like Rose would for sure be the underdog, where we mentioned Death by 1,000 Cuts. We saw just how long that round one was.
That round one really showed that if Rose is messed up at any moment, Eggles can easily come back, and already having to force the burst and so much health coming through from Rose, at least to be able to get that 2K2D setup. Going to be going to that corner, but no, actually we get the burst.
Good block on the overhead. And a beautiful block on the low. What a press. I'm really surprised it worked. It worked there.
Worked very well. Okay, there we go.
We aggressive. Aggressive.
Ooh!
There it is.
Yeah. Just nice forward sweep in there. That's just going to allow Eggles to take that round. It was definitely a back and forth. right there. But now Eggles really making a statement, just trying to back up, play it safe against Rose right now, but still get caught.
Combo goes for the throw. Is to reset the situation. I kind of like this approach that Rose is taking now. Just keep you in the corner and just start to trickle down your HP rather than going for the big hits and playing in neutral.
There we go. PRC coming through too, trying to sweep on the low. Okay, no 2K right there, but still having a block. 2K, 2D yet again, going to be setting up. Oh, no!
What a 6P, already bringing you back to the corner, and we're seeing Rose. Oh man, we're seeing Rose just falling pretty tier 2. The mix-ups, the Fujins are coming out in full effect. They won't stop. Eggles just seems to have infinite meter to constantly back ourselves up here with the PRCs after a failed mix-up attempt.
Already tying it up 1-1-2. Eggles made a quick run back against Rose, but just as I say that, Rose is immediately setting up this hair disc game, already forcing this burst, and just going to be jumping over that butterfly to try to close the gap.
Yeah, there's the Ibarra. The mid-Ara, excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
What? You know, backdash into close slash, far slash. You know what? I get it.
Hey, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes this PRC is coming out to try to catch. Okay, nice shimmy with the JH there. Rose is making something happen. Rose is definitely making something happen. Okay.
For sure. We're seeing lots of counter hits. We're seeing lots of mix. We're about to see another one right here. I know it. Oh, same side. There it is.
Okay, and there we go. Just ending it with the OD. Beautiful stuff from Rose right there.
That is probably the scariest mix-up in the game there for me. Unseeable left-right close slash started our Millia rage. My goodness.
She is one fast character and fast enough to catch Eggles lacking. No counters coming out right there, and you're already going to be broken against the wall and going to get that hard knockdown.
Yeah, not going to get a whole lot of the tension side of things, but our burst, it might be really useful here on defense. We do have half of it if you want to use it for the flex shield, but I have a feeling we're going to be aiming towards getting that full burst there or just ending things off here as soon as we can. No Roman cancel. But the Pell was all we needed. Probably was hoping on a cross-up attempt there. Eggles already down 2.
Okay, Eggles got to really key it together because Rose was in their bag in that third game. Constant mix against Eggles, able to constantly set up their hair disc gameplay. Really didn't feel like Eggles had a chance in order to get their counter gameplay up, but as I'm saying that, they're already getting started here.
Now we're seeing charge movements coming out, making Nagiha a little harder to punish. And I really like that squeezing in the Mirage there, just going for the throw afterwards, because we saw last time we did Mirage, we got the counter super out, looking to bait it out this time. Unfortunately, you baited a little too hard, and Rose, you gave Eggles an opportunity to fight back.
Okay, there we go. That was some crazy left-right mix with the 2K2D. Going to keep that going. Find the throw. And I imagine, there we go. Get the hair disc set up. Try to get the JH. 2K2D. You weren't blocking those toes, Twin. You got to figure that out. You weren't blocking those toes, Twin. Come on.
I like that Roman cancel to send the pressure. Fujin, good block on the Nagiha. Not even trying to go for a punish, but ran up and tried to extend the pressure. A little greedy, but I kind of respect it. Some of those decisions late into the set, you can get away with a little more than usual. Run up and close slash. My goodness, this is going to chunk the health bar.
There we go. Just a little bit more for Rose to clutch it up. The throw, though, coming through from Eggles. Can Eggles make a run back? I mean, this RRC going to be helping us in spades and actually give it. Oh, my God.
Oh, unfortunate. Just when you were looking for the overhead, the low comes out. Nagiha is very deceptive in that way, but so is Rose here with the mix-up.
Getting back in, finding the throw, and going to be getting another hit to boot and keeping Rose stuck in the corner. PRC to boot right now, too. Rose, how do you get out of there? You find a stray JH, but you need a little more.
Seeing a little bit of a scramble here in the corner as Eggles tries to fight out, and Rose looking for a safe space in order to run the pressure that she wants. Gets the punish on the Nagiha, gets the mix as well, but I think we're going to keep the corner here once again. Try to go for the low and open up the opportunity for the YRC to come out. That is a big hit there.
And the RRC finding that overhead. No confirm off of it, though, unfortunately. Counter hit coming through from Eggles, but couldn't continue that gap. And now just going to have to find a straight hit, another straight hit. Try to mix, but the throw. Wait a minute. Is this Rose's last chance here?
Yeah, PRC didn't want to open ourselves up to the 6P. Was what I was going to say, but Eggles read my mind and read Rose's options there, tying things up there with the preemptive 6P.
And now going to be on the final game, 2-2 in this set. And the left-right mix already with the 2K2D already setting up beautifully. The gold burst actually coming out.
And we're already seeing Eggles. Now we're seeing Eggles. Oh, finally Ko comes out actually, meeting Rose in the air. But we're seeing a little more of these chaotic options in neutral come out, right? We're seeing a lot of Kara Nagihas. We saw it right there.
Yes. Continuing to see these hair discs coming out too. Going to be able to combo like crazy in the air. We got to bar attention if we want to spend it. I mean, we got the corner and we can easily spend if we get this hit.
What's up here? So we're going to cash here. Bad move with the Roman cancel as well. Goes into the winger. This... Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if this is going to kill. Anji is a very tanky character. Emilia does no damage. This is really bad.
This is terrifying. Okay. We got that. We got
with
that.
The clutch 2P there.
I was kind of scared.
I was really scared. Sort of holding my breath.
Okay, immediate throw. We're already setting up the bird. It's going to hit. Things are looking rough.
Oh no, the frame kill there on the 2H. Able to get the throw, sends up the butterfly Oki. Overhead coming out once again. You are just getting 50-50 until... What?
Oh, the catch with the counter super and a perfect to boot. Going in the final game, final round, that's a statement.
That is so unfortunate. Goes for the cross-up, but hey, that parry does hit both sides, something you got to be aware of. We hadn't brought it up since the first game, and bringing it out this late into the set definitely makes Rose think, what are we going to be doing here, especially when he gets 50 meters.
Burst put you to the corner right now, and Eggles going to be putting the pressure on you like glue, but can't find, there we go, finally finds the opening, and that's a whole lot of damage, and that's actually going to be death.
Dang, the mental stack was just too much there for Rose. You saw the panic in their eyes. They tried to mash time and time again. We saw that it was working earlier. Unfortunately, it didn't work when it mattered the most in the Game 5 last round situation, and your back is to the corner.
Yeah, that burst, especially to keep Rose in the corner in that final round, was definitely the death sentence, because Eggles knew that wasn't a burst to get Rose off your back. That was a burst to keep Rose in the corner and finally get some pressure on a Rose. So I definitely respect that coming out from Eggles. They're going to be moving on into the winner semifinals, going to be facing against Cherio. So Cherio's going to have to fight an Anji player, so they're going to try to lock in on that.
Nah, go Lewis and Anji. It's a tale as old as time, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, it seems like we're just waiting on a match. It's supposed to be the winner of Lurie and Justin versus Genosuke. Actually, back up on the sticks. You know, we saw the 3-2 over Arrow, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And we're still in it.
Yeah, no. Geno's still going to be in it, you know, in the winners quarterfinals, trying to get up into the winner semis, trying to at least lock in that top 8. I respect it. Just need one more match to go, and you could definitely make that happen. Just gonna be chilling out a little bit, waiting here. Of course, it's been a chill day so far. It's about, oh wow, it's already about 4:12. It's been a little over an hour, and definitely people already making their runs, waiting for this next set to come up here. I'm pretty sure I heard Lurie's name get called just a few minutes ago by Johnny.
Definitely waiting on the winner of Lurie and his opponent. Not sure who it is, but honestly, now I want to go ahead and take the time now that we have some downtime to really appreciate the venue. I got here like a little late, you know, some of you guys might have seen just now, but I walked in. First of all, I got lost. I'm like, where am I going?
Same.
I did not know where I was going. Went on the second floor. Look at this place. It's massive. I think this might be bigger than our venue.
I know this is a huge venue, especially compared to like last year's anniversary IFM. Crazy coming out, because we were at like the Dragons Horde last year. It was like it's still a big room, but definitely a little bit smaller. So I definitely love this room we got going on here. I got a little lost myself. I just saw a kid coming down the stairs. I was like, hey kid, where am I going? And he's just like, yeah, just go over there.
Random kid. Like, where am I going? Don't even ask. Don't even like really elaborate. Just, where am I going?
I mean, it's a Sunday in the middle of the summer at a college. I mean, what else are people doing in a student center? Yeah, come on.
I think like my saving grace was that up there. I heard someone say, checking in for Street Fighter. I'm like, wait, I think I'm needed over there.
I think so. I didn't hear anything like that. I just saw people. I'm like, yeah, probably it. I mean, I was walking through the campus. It was straight up abandoned. There was like nobody.
Yeah, no, I think I saw some people here and there, but dang, this place is nice. We got big projectors, Tons of seats everywhere. Tons of setups. This is lovely. We got arcade caps. We got arcade caps in the venue. I know you guys can't see it, but there are some. The Unks are playing Third Strike, and I see some. What is that? That is more Third Strike. I thought that was VSAP, but I do. Is that here?
Yeah, we got VSAP here.
They got VSAP here. Okay.
Yeah, we do got VSAP because I know Zegas is playing VSAP.
Yeah, okay,
they told me that.
Yeah, I think I saw some. I think I saw the dog here as I was walking through the venue. That character is so crazy. Like I started watching. What was that? Dang, what was that? I forgot the title of the video. It was Majin Obama telling you, hey, listen, you want to win? Do this on these characters. It's all about they got a dog that knows kung fu.
Yeah, bro. John Talbanes. That's the goal right there. Okay, it looks like we're actually going to be getting Lurie versus Justin K. So we're going to figure out on stream who's going to be going up against Jetto in the winners quarterfinals. We're going to be figuring it out here.
Seeing Lurie on the Nago. The color 6 Nago. Reminiscent of an older player we used to have here.
Since when did Lurie play Nago? Hold up.
You know, Lurie has a Nago, although I don't think he's going to play. You know, obviously, tried and true, one of Faust's strongest soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay. Did confirm it's going to be a button check, but let me see the Nago, Lurie. Let me see it.
I think it is a Nago because I literally was just watching them button checking just a second ago. It was on like our little thing. They were button checking. So I think this is for real unless they're doing a second button check.
I think this is going to be the actual button check.
Okay,
You know, gotta give Justin an opportunity to be able to do one as well. But, you know, you gotta play a little fair.
I still can't believe Johnny was bullying me for reading. He called himself out on that too. I can't believe I'm bullying you for reading. I was like, what about?
Wait, no, there you go. I was questioning Visa. I think that's it right there. What is that? Is
Is
that Dimitri? Is that what I saw? Is that his name?
Hold on, I didn't see who it was.
Hold on. Let me see. You got something right there. Wait, who is that?
Who are they selecting?
Okay, wait,
Jetta?
that's Jetta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jetta. Who else we got on the other side? I can't see. That head is in the way. That cranium.
Same here. I can't see either.
Hold on.
Oh, then the arm got in the way too.
Wait, hold on. We're almost there. Oh, I think that was Lily. It's one of the sisters. I don't know which one that is.
I think that might be Morgan. I think
that might be Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm a VSAV LARPer. I don't know any of these characters. Like, I promise you.
I'm a Marvel fan. I recognize those Morgan normals anywhere.
I mean, for sure, I recognize that JH there. I can hear that very loud buzzing sound followed by Soulfist right now. It's freaking me out. I gotta stop looking at that screen.
I just gotta shout out that Marvel Tokon's been dropping art from like a bunch of different artists from all over.
That is nuts.
And from Arxis, they got low-key mewing out here.
They got low-key mewing?
Yeah,
is
bro.
That what that is right there?
Look at that.
Bees.
I mean, shoot. Bro's got the jawline for it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you know, low-key. I wish I got to see more of that character.
I mean, hey, we got Loki coming up on Thursday, but right now, let me carve your way into this match. Gonna be the Faust back in here. No Nagos. And Johnny definitely putting up the bootstraps.
Already has Lurie in the domain expansion. Beautiful block on the overhead 6K. Wait a second. This is real offense. Okay.
Got some offense coming up on here. Lurie on the back foot right now. Got the Afro, though, onto the Johnny. Gonna be able to find an opening, find another one, get the fire.
I like that. Going for the Kara hole-in-one in order to push him full screen.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, at least we burst and we set up the meteor. We're chilling. We're chilling.
They got mini Faust out once again, though. Oh, this is so scary. Tapped us, though. Comes out and finds its mark. Gets the burst out from Justin as well. I feel like that was incredibly worth it. RC up to the skies and going to put you through this wall. Actually, you could die right before anyways. Lurie, good routing.
All right. Lurie making a statement to start us off and immediately getting counter hit right off the bat. Not what you want, especially being pushed into the corner by these misfinders.
Oh, no. We just charged it when the misfinder was being held. That is some insane level of bravery I cannot begin to describe.
Okay, there we go. Mix it up in here. Gonna get that low. And just, throw all the random stuff. Get it all out here. Gonna be making a ton of damage.
Oh, hold on. Oh! Ooh. That was saucy, but to your detriment a little bit. Built Justin a ton of burst and gave him an opportunity to get the counter hit. This is likely going to kill. You're dead. I think you're just dead.
Yeah, no, it is. Oh, wait. No, we're still cooking. We're still cooking up in here.
Magically lived there. Honest, good stuff.
I mean, hey, Faust was trying to make something happen. They eventually died. Lurie gonna have to hold the head down. Like
damn, that really just happened.
Oh my god, I love to see that from Lurie.
What a carry.
Oh, okay. Already got the wall set up. Already breaking the wall. We got 8 seconds. Easy.
Oh, I like the stall there on the mid-center bait at the 6P. Actually got the slightest of punishes. But Larry with the IB, able to get 5P and push Justin full screen.
RC coming to boot 2. Waited out that burst a little too long. Dropped the combo right there. Now just trying to backdash. Getting hit from counter again. Mix. And just trying to hit it out. There we go. Got the command grab. And going to be able to slam you down. Find that fire. But there we go. Justin trying to pull right back. Going to be blocking that huge scalpel charge. And now just trying to set up another misfinder, going to hit and get some more fire. And oh, nice burst on the OD.
Unfortunately, Afro ran out there at the key moment where we needed it most. Gave Lurie an opportunity to just die there. That's unfortunate.
I know.
It went out. Definitely counted on that Afro ignition in order to extend the combo and actually get decent Oki, but he just left Lurie very minus.
At least Lurie is starting off strong. Going to be able to set up the mini fouls. Going to get blocked, though. And now just trying to get a sweet treat, trying to get back in. But these misfinders are a little bit too strong coming out from Justin. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Okay,
signs of life here from Lurie. Not going to break the wall with the super, which I kind of respect, I'll be honest.
Okay, there we go. Going to be finding another misfinder in here. And going to continue that back. Getting another card trick. Oh, you get bursted. You did not see the Scarecrow PRC come through, and now mixing you back to the corner. Still have a chance to burst if you want it, Justin. But you get blocked, but oh my goodness.
So too much happened there in that one interact. Lurie successfully baited the burst, but Justin had the trumpet, so we pushed Lurie out of a punishment range, and now you already have the card toss, you have extra meter. Unfortunately, we PRC'd a little too quick. Will it matter here? We didn't get the OTG. This could be pretty bad.
Oh, okay, at least we Scarecrowed right in there, found the low. I know Lurie is praying to God right now. Able to find that. Needs to find a little bit more because that's just your first round of many you got to get.
Yeah, nice bit punish there with 2H. He immediately takes to reclaim the space, and the trumpet would have if Johnny got it.
Snipping it up right now. I respect it right now. Trying to just jump in. Finds the tap dust. Nothing else against Justin, though. Back on the block.
Blocking is not what we're doing. We're getting counter hit with that overhead there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice misfinder to boot 2. Definitely trying to make its way in, but there we go. The dive scalpel. Bait out the burst.
Yeah, good recognition from Lurie, seeing that the shockwave didn't connect. Was ready for the punish as well. We got the J2H momentum, or J2K momentum, excuse me, which led me to think that it would have been a little bit of awkward punish. We probably weren't going to get the kill, but Lurie, knowing the character better than I, shows me how to do it.
True. Oh, but there we go. Finding another counter hit too. Oh, wait a minute. Mini Faust Army kind of clutched up.
For sure. It's just one of those items when they're on screen, you can afford to make some mistakes because they will auto-correct for you. Eats the item, doesn't go for the super. Once again, I'm noticing Lurie is just opting to keep the meter here. I think it might be a little optimal now. I think we're going to use it here if it doesn't kill.
Yeah. Definitely going to be... actually, no, one more tap dust. We're fine. Just bat a swing. We don't even need anything else.
Yeah, let's get the 5K afterwards as well, just to make sure we get that extra little bit of damage.
Okay. Definitely trying to test some things out. Justin trying to get in. Finds the low with the misfinder. Trying to jump in, but definitely swatted away right now. Lurie trying to feel a little bit more comfortable here.
What a big 5H counter hit there. Gets the burst out from Justin as well.
Okay, there we go. Woo! There we go. Going to be getting that golf swing in there, trying to get our par game down. Trying to go to the other side too, but okay. Justin, I was not familiar with your game.
You know, Lurie definitely trying to bait out a 6P there, or just anything. Using the PRC, good recognition, able to get the wall break because of it, where you position yourself. J2K on the fuzzy. My goodness, Lurie. Yeah, we don't want to block. I'll be honest. You know, Lurie. You know what? I know Lurie. I'm a Lurie. If you watch this back, you are some garbage, man. I love you, but you are some garbage.
Listen, blocking is just a figment of our imagination.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, yeah. At least it's my
If I
imagination.
am Bounce J2K,
Shoot, I would never hold back.
you know what I'm saying? I'm never taking a throw in my life.
Oh, we're definitely putting us at full screen right now, though. We're just throwing all the items out, and hey, it's working. We get the teleport in. The Mini Faust
Ooh.
army carries? Okay, wait.
Okay, hold on, wait. Oh, my bad, Larry. I didn't mean what I said earlier. You got routed. I'll give you
Shoot, that was some crazy routing, especially with the Mini Faust army, but it looks like, you know, Justin's getting right back in there. We got some misfiners.
Nice, well, there it is. Once again, reacting to the card toss with the PRC. Catches you mashing.
Scarecrow PRC, you were not expecting that, Justin. You got grabbed from right behind and about to swing that mallet over to you. Still got a bomb. Yeah, hit it over, please.
Yeah, I really want to point out something that we saw there. The air throw, we threw it on the opposite direction because otherwise Lori would have landed on the banana peel and remained minus and gave Justin another opportunity to fight back there.
They found the low. We are on set point right now for Lurie to continue their run. And right now, things are definitely looking very dodgy with these normals.
Oh, there it is. One more time. The air stall with the misfinder.
Trying to swing in again. Jump in, pulling through. Got caught trying to do J2K with the bomb.
But the bomb actually hitting the meaty Faust. Oh, crawls under with the PRC. Lots of meter being used. Lots of resources in general. No burst on a ticket for either player, but that 100-ton weight is going to give Lurie enough opportunity to block. Unfortunately, he still had to block low. He did.
Still putting up so much pressure, finding you on the low with the misfinder. Going to be able to slat you on the wall. Don't have any tension, so it's just going to be a normal wall break. You got to confirm one more time in order to take Lurie out here, but Lurie definitely going to be keeping us at bay.
Midi Faust coming out one more time. That same situation we're seeing time and time again. Midi Faust coming through with the assist. How does he hit me with that golf foot?
Oh, watch out for the bomb right now. Got to be careful. Sending in our own head, catching against Justin, but Justin still keeping themselves at bay. Actually found a connection.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and the bullshit go. I respect it.
Tons of bomb here. Oh no! I was so scared that the trumpet was gonna pick up there, but we crossed up with the meteors. Lurie. I don't even know what happened. Look at that. He's like, what? Man, what was that?
Bro, where did that meteor come from? There was a meteor and a bomb right on top of me as you went to the other side. All right.
Yeah, damn. You know, that's my favorite thing is just seeing a set and immediately they get to conversation like, yo, what just happened, man? Like, what happened?
What did you just violate me with, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I don't know what way to block. My stick is broken now. Like,
I just broke my joystick. It's literally in my hand right now.
The whole time, man. Like, yo, my wrist hurt now. Like, what do I do?
Like, what are we doing? But shoot, either way, I mean, GG's coming out there from Lurie.
Yep.
Gonna be moving on the bracket to fight Geno, but actually first, looks like first we're gonna be having Cherio coming back up on the stage against Eggles.
Yeah, but the matchup we talked about earlier, we hinted at earlier, I should say. Gold Lewis versus the Andre. These two have played at, I think, every single local these past few months since Eggles actually started coming out.
Yes, I definitely seen this setup in the brackets at least a few times before, just looking at StarGG, constantly seeing, even if I wasn't there, Cherio versus Eggles. Yeah. So it's going to be nice finally seeing on stream how these two go up against each other.
For sure. If I'm not mistaken, I think the last local they played at was, I think it was the Warring Triad from July, and I think Eggles took over Cherio. I think it was 3-2. I think it was a close set, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, I want to see some close stuff today then. That's all I'm saying.
I have no doubt that it'll be close. It's either going to be a wash because one person was just playing better that day, or it's going to be insanely close and I'm going to be stressed out watching. Go Lewis vlog on.
Yeah, they're going to give me a damn heart attack.
I don't know what I'm saying. Both of these characters, just watching somebody play really good defense against both these characters is just, it's so stressful. Because I'm like, I can't imagine doing that. I ain't got the hands like that.
I don't got them hands either, honestly. Either way, though, looks like they're going to be getting their headsets on. They're going to be getting straight into this next match. We've already got our characters, or at least try to select our characters. Somebody hasn't selected their Gold Lewis yet, but they're just trying to get some music. Let's judge.
We gonna put on Jackal thing? Okay, grab it.
All right, sure. Okay. Gold Lewis, of course. You know, no Venom this time from Andre. I'm gonna.
Where's the orange? You worried about too much orange on screen, buddy? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, we jean jacketed it up today.
I guess, you know, too many people have been running the orange gold Lewis lately.
Yep,
I just got to make sure I stand out.
all these Cherio LARPers.
Got to be switching our colors, see if they switch too.
I'm saying, that's the tech, right? You start running this new color long enough until they switch and then you go back.
You got to be pushing other people off by just aura farming on the jeans.
Setter. Oh, what a 2P. Confirming into the 6-8 immediately for that hard knockdown. And a 2P retaliation here from Eggles.
And already, though, Eggles is continuing this pressure PRC to make sure we do not stay off of Cherio. But Cherio trying to jump in, 2K2D, going to be able to get at least one Behemoth Typhoon, another one going, and a throw.
What a counter hit. Immediately decided to roll and cancel and try to bait out the burst. He knows that Eggles is a little happy with it here.
Okay, there we go. Finds the jump in, and yeah, you got easy wall break right there. That's already a first round for Cherio.
Yeah, bringing out the fuzzies so early on. I mean, you got to showcase your offenses early on. I mean, yeah, as I said before, but like you got to make Eggles a break.
Jump into, clashing right there. Both of them trying to poke each other out, but there we go. Eggles gonna find their way in, find the throw, find another hit. Okay. Waiting it out right now. Oh, jump it. Oh, I thought we were gonna catch.
Ah, I see the parry. You know, it worked, and we immediately tried going for the full straight Nagiha. I gotta be honest, a little brave, especially considering that Cherio is just completely willing to sit there on like just block.
Yeah. Cherio is just very comfortable just going in at any time, no matter which character you are. And okay, the cross up and just set up for Skyfish right there. All right, sit down.
It happens to everyone. It happens to me. It could happen to you.
Listen, I'm a victim of this too. It's okay.
I mean, he just looks so throwable. You know, he just wants to throw.
Looks so throwable right now.
He just looks just running in my face, man. I don't want to throw you.
I feel like it's gonna happen again at any moment. I'm kind of scared, but hey, we burst out. Just stay away from me.
Yeah, please stay away from me. I am so scared right now. Cherio getting the punch with 2K. Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is going to hurt. Not going to kill, though, unfortunately. So we set up for the mix-up. Same side into the double overhead. Using the security gauge to close it out in the clutch. Cherio taking up a round.
Oh, son. And we're just going to keep it going. Just going to keep it going, trying to see what we're going to be able to do. Definitely a rough match right now, but right now, Eggles going to be putting you into the corner, and Cherio is going to have to figure out a way to get out of there.
For now, we're just settling with blocking and looking for an opportunity. Beautiful IB opened up the opportunity, and what's the dead zone?
Oh my goodness, just found a throw through all of that, through the explosion, smoke aura, but still getting called out by these Behemoth Typhoons. Put it to the corner yet again, you're just walking yourself back into it, but RRC, YRC, we're just spending bar like it's nothing.
YRC, get off of me. We don't want to deal with any of the pressure right now. I kind of respect it. 2K goes for the throw, doesn't go for an even bigger punish. Unfortunately, we couldn't.
There we go, Eggles finally finding their standing against Cherio right now. Round a piece and already getting an instant poke out against Cherio. Ooh, okay, first coming through. Can we find our way back in? Oh, counter hits!
Gonna break the wall here. I like the reset from 2H. We're gonna see another one. Cherio has no meter. Has to hold all of his relentless offense right now. Charge, Nagiha. Are you serious? I respect it.
Trying to sweep under. YRC gonna be just trying to sweep under.
That was scary.
Ooh. Setting up, trying to throw the fans down. Finding another throw in, and from there, just one more hit going to take you out.
Tying things up in the set here, 1-1. See, I did say it was either going to be a complete wash or they're just going to be going back and forth. Eggles kind of saying what kind of day it's going to be today.
Definitely making a statement right there. Still hitting out, going to be finding that DP, trying to fan through, going to be finding a poke, and going to be slamming you down right now, but 2K2D going to be helping us out before the burst comes through, and another 2K2D again from Eggles.
We're seeing 2K come out a lot here from Cherio. To the greatest degree, and it's working out a lot. We're seeing Eggles go for the Nagiha. We're seeing just leaving ourselves minus but space, and that's a pretty deceptively long button to the 2K.
There we go. Got the wall splat. And going to be spending on the OT. I already know Eggles feeling in their bag right now. Just a little bit left to get against Cherio.
My goodness, what a big counter hit. Unfortunately, even bigger drop.
Tension coming out. We're bringing the hammer down and up again. Cherio trying to fight the system right now. Go to BRC, but YRC right back.
Sneaking in the overhead just when you think the low is coming. Eggles has been so comfortable just betting everything on the blocked overhead. Betting the round, I should say.
Oh! Okay, nice throw. Gonna be setting up the drone, slamming it down again with the Behemoth Typhoon. We're gonna be able to break that wall. You know, of course, spend some bar.
Yeah, 10 A's to get maximum amount of damage. Wasn't not being hit as well.
Okay, 2D, gonna be able to push you to the corner. YRC right back though, trying to fan it out, spinning in, but the jump in! Okay.
Security cancels, so make sure we get the kill in case the OT didn't do the trick.
All right, finds the overhead again. Okay, 2D right back, but already spending burst for Eggles. Really trying to make sure that this corner is kept.
2H goes for the reset. You know, 2H on paper is a pretty slow normal, and you can technically mash, but the animations, the startup at least, looks very similar to a spin or a food, and so tends to let a lot of players tend to let it go by. I mean,
honestly, yeah. Oh, counter hit, set up for the throw, set up for the butterfly and the bird. Another counter hit to boot too. Cherio got to be calming down some of these normals, because if they don't calm down, they're going to get called out. Going to be swatted again. So right now, just trying to throw in, see what they can do. There we go. Nice jump in, coming through, and nice BRC setup.
Oh my goodness. 2H, Skyfish gonna just whittle down on that health bar, go through all the guns, just chew through him. Cherio taking another game and it's securing the lead once again.
Oh, okay. 2-1 right now. Cherio definitely feeling in their bag, but this is not an easy game to. I mean, you immediately get counter hit. Okay. Able to find the Fujin in again, but nice 2K to set up for another Behemoth Typhoon and the throw too. Nice strike throw right there.
Yeah. Once again, not gonna opt to use security gate here to stand the pressure. Good blocks on the overhead, good blocks on the 2H. Once again, I mean, blocking it is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. It's very plus.
Jump in, try to swat right now. RRC bring the hammer down, setting up with the drone, bring down the Behemoth Typhoon again. A nice hit out coming through from Eggles. Gonna have to try to make your way back.
I like that, representing a new option, the BRC, in order to catch the back deck. Or just to see, because we saw Eggles, we talked about it earlier, how after the Nagi has, we just kind of retained our safe distance, but unfortunately the BRC eventually, like, that opens you up. That opens you up to plenty of options.
It really does. Really solid start coming out there from Cherio, already putting Eggles in a rough spot in the corner. Nice deflect, but in the same way you got counter hit. That is rough. Okay, another Behemoth Typhoon. Oh, whiffed on that one, and because of that, Eggles is starting to make their way out of the corner, finding the Fujin, and finding a hop back in.
Getting the ground balance there. Unfortunately, no meter to get the combo. Oh my goodness. Tap does. Oh, goes for the car. I think we're going to spend the meter here just to get the PRC. Oh no, I thought we had it. Excuse me.
Would make it happen. Hey, we're still going to be getting the jump in, blocking against these Behemoth Typhoons. Another one, we're going to deflect it. The drone's going to come through. We did not see the Skyfish. We're going to get hit a little for it. What do we do here?
Opened up a Nagi Hell once again. I feel like if you see Eggles with meter, that Ren is just not coming out.
Wow. There we go. Sending it down right now. Gonna get deflected. Fujin trying to come through, swat you down, trying to do it again. Looking very rough for Eggles to try to break through this defense. You actually get thrown.
Good block on the overhead. Now you were staying here in this corner. The 486, good 6P. You fought your way out, but now Cherio
Oh, Wyatt, you tried. You tried. I'll pat you on the back for that one right there. All right. Hi, Ash. I won't go bald again, I promise.
It will happen again, I promise.
I have not shaved my head for painting myself bald, okay?
Oh my goodness, what a 2P. Unfortunately, a drop. Oh, this is a really good situation here for Cherio. We have full security, we have the burst, we have the tension. All we need is one slight mix-up here. Not even just a mix-up, a slight hit. Eggles immediately going for the burst.
Okay. Oh my goodness! And yeah, you're just kind of cooked after that, buddy. That is going to be Cherio taking it 3-1, sitting pretty right now in the winners finals.
What a clean set. It was very back and forth, 3-1. I'm definitely giving, Cherio looking at me, I'm giving him the side eye. You know, I know what you did. I know how you missed.
Damn. Looking at us like that is crazy.
Nah, I love when the missed inputs tend to work out for the best.
Love that too. I mean, either way, we got Lurie versus Zintai next, which does mean that Lurie was able to win in that quarters finals. Going to be going up against Zintai now. That's happened so many times over at locals. It was like just a trifecta of Lurie, Zintai, and Cherio lately.
I think as well, the last local these two played at was the Warring Triad, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Lurie did lose in the reset in grand finals. I think that one, Lurie took it over Cherio, if I'm not mistaken. A lot happened that bracket. It was pretty small, but it was heavy.
Yeah, I remember a lot happening too. I mean, I remember it in between, like, reading Carnage in the corner. I'm always reading at the locals. I mean, this time it was in the app, okay? And I see Lurie already walking up, just chilling, just like a chill walk up, you know? All right. Zintai already up in here.
Up here. I don't know what that hat says. It's red though. Zintai already.
I'm a pepper.
Is that what it says?
It says I'm a pepper.
I'm a pepper.
I'm a pepper.
I am a pepper.
It says I'm a pepper.
I'm about to say, it looked like Dr. Pepper font.
It did.
It did.
Like with the white and red and everything too. I see it.
Dude, I gotta appreciate Lurie with the dad fashion. Quite literally.
Does that say Hot Wheels Dad?
Hot Wheels. Yeah, that does say Hot Wheels Dad. Is that?
That's fire.
No, Hot Wheels. Is that truck? What is that right there? Like,
I can't see that little under. I can definitely tell it's Hot Wheels.
Okay, I think that's a T. I think that says Hot Wheels Trucks Dad. Oh yeah, because the monster truck. Look right there. Yeah.
Oh shoot. You gotta appreciate Lurie. I mean, not wearing the Buzz Lightyear light 'em up Crocs, but
you know the fit could have been complete.
True.
Unfortunately, you know, I guess he just didn't feel like it today.
Yeah, I
Crocs
guess.
complete the outfit, Lurie.
Yeah, just wearing normal shoes. Getting a, I don't know, but either way, gonna be locking in our options right now. You know, making sure we're gonna be on that Faust, chilling right now. But either way, definitely feeling it. All right, there we go. Getting straight into the match. I don't know if we're trying to butt check or anything first, but definitely try to see how we're gonna be feeling.
I just do chat. I just had to see if there was any follow-up to that thing. I'm crying. You getting a haircut at CEO, buddy.
Hey, you are not touching my hair. You are not touching my hair, Ash.
We gotta go bald.
No, I'm keeping my hair.
This is the play, right? You mess up so that way you gotta go bald.
That's what happened the first time. That's why it happened in the first place. We're not looping that.
Things are just gonna be looped here. Like right here, this situation already now is reversed in itself. Lurie in the corner.
Trying to see, there you go, trying to get some mix in here from the behind, especially with that cap and grab. But right now, Lurie knows your game. They're chilling.
Okay, 1-16. Wow, that hit so far. And Lurie catching up the PRC startup here from Zintai with the command grab.
Setting the hair on fire too. Got you in the corner, but again, Zintai just finding the random air throw and forcing the burst. A very hero burst right there. That's just going to get shut down.
Yeah. One of Lurie's strongest tools here with the item toss. Being shut down so easily with just a press of a button is very dissuading here this matchup, to say the least.
Running into the nice counter hit, gonna be putting you up onto the wall. There we go, gonna be breaking the wall right here. Of course, gonna be getting that OD, so Lurie definitely gonna be chilling once we get to the next part of the stage right here. Okay, there we go, we had hard knockdown. Setting up Mini Faust to block immediately. Trying to send more items in there, mix. Got the song going, and the Mini Faust army going to help us through.
Nice. Keep the item for frame kill. 5H to clear the wall break. Lurie tying things up here in the round does. Or is trying to climb back up there in the burst advantage to say Zentai still sitting pretty with a full blue.
Hey, there we go. Trying to continue it, setting up another side. Going to be bringing it right back. This could be just air back dash in, trying to catch Lurie. Just keeps chipping away bit by bit right now.
Oh, Winter Mantis is just so good here in this matchup. Lurie kept an eye out for it and go for the snip PRC.
Okay, still hitting it out too. Okay, poking on the scalpel charge. I respect it coming out there from Zentai. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh no. I think we're going to, oh, just barely pushed out of the bomb's range. For sure thought we were going to see a combo there. Unfortunately, the one vision to catch the start up there of the thrust. Zentai was ready.
Zentai was ready for that. Going to be able to take that first game, feeling very comfortable in this set, constantly catching Lurie on whatever they want to do, and it feels very comfortable at full screen, at least keeping Lurie out, but right now on the back foot.
Zentai really not trying to get thrown there, but Lurie enforcing the throw option here on after the strike.
Here we go, trying to Winter Mantis, going to be able to make your way in, trying to set up some normals. People going hype over in Tekken, and still Guilty Gear going crazy right now, trying to see if we can find a poke.
6P. Go for the OTG. I kind of like this. Now we are running up against Lurie, trying to keep him locked down. Lurie has 50 potential, so you definitely want to stay on the move and not commit to anything like that right there. The exact same situation will repeat itself, except Lurie goes to the low this time.
Not trying to go through. Still got the advantage against Zentai right now. We're just throwing off everything in our back pockets, trying to see if we can find an opening. And we do find the command grab, going to get that hair afro set up on fire.
Nice, set on fire. Didn't actually choose to go for the combo, that hole 1-1, getting the counter in. Unfortunately, we drop. It's gonna activate Mini Faust though. Oh!
Okay, the Mini Faust actually clutched up for us in the end. Said, okay, you want to OD us like that? All right, bet.
Yeah. At the very end there was either the situation was Lurie gonna die to the super, or was Zentai going to die to the Mini Faust? Thankfully, we found our answer into the favor of Lurie.
Lurie still getting poked out though, finally finding their way in before getting bursted out after that mix, and now having to deal with this mix once again. Okay.
Cool.
Nice, gonna be finding that burst, gonna be activating Mini Faust, who's going to hit.
The Rainwater connects. Oh, unfortunate there. Now we're going to get air thrown because Lurie with the PRC slowdown able to give us another opportunity. Zentai say right back at you, except combos afterwards as we have the red bird.
Peak, I'm afraid, coming out there. Going to be back to back, left and right. Zentai already feeling comfortable, immediately finding those counter hits and putting Lurie at bay.
Yeah, these Winter Mantis once again coming out of full effect. Seems to be a little bit afraid of just throwing them out here. Well, they're free now. Lurie going for a lot of dash blocking.
Gonna find the grapple once again, actually get exploded from the head. Lurie's gonna be able to get a wall set up and get the strike throw up there. Was able to mix you up with the ton in order to get the command grab. Now has to find another way in, finds it.
Doesn't break the wall with the super. Maybe it would have killed, I'm not too sure though. Faust damage can be a little unreliable. Runs up. What in the world just happened? Too much happened there in that 2 seconds of interaction.
Oh, but the J2K able to stop you from getting another Mantis in there, and now we're tying things up 1-1. Okay.
Lurie readjusting to see, slowly but surely trying to climb his way back up there, trying to meet the winner of this set. Gotta fight Cherio, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you gotta fight Cherio. That is definitely gonna be a rough match. Okay. Found the command grab in there. Nice stuff from Zintai. Going to be able to set up in the corner too. This is exactly where you want to be when Zintai wants his pressure. Definitely going to get a lot of it.
IB, unfortunately, no punish with the air blocks.
All right, mix. Going to be able to set up the mini fouls once again. Going to try to kick in another mix. Nothing seems to be working right now for Lurie. As I say that, commentator's curse.
It just takes to the skies and meets you there. Was hoping the trumpet, the crew would have came a little sooner to actually confirm the hit there, but we're making do with what we got.
Okay. Oh, nice. Able to anti-air the J2K. Trying to find the winner, Manus. Anything to boot. There we go. Got you stuck into the corner. No rainwater to boot, but right now, got Dust, RRC. We're going to try to poke in. Yeah, there we go. Lurie going to be on the leg up right now. Able to get that round. What else we got? Oh, all right. Nice. Immediate 5K. Okay, poke right back. Poke right back again. Counter for counter. Ban for ban right now coming out here from Lurie. And we still got you in the corner with that bomb.
For the item toss, Super. I'm seeing some good things on the screen. Too many fouls. Yeah, a second one at that right here. You are not safe to run pressure against Lurie. He is coming for you.
Right on top of you right now. Mix in. You find your poke out though. Going to be able to grapple them right back in. Try to set up some mix. Not happening this time. You got to play it so patient right now against Axel Low.
Yeah, I really like that spacing out, or being spaced out of the thrust and going for a winner Manus in return. Honestly, I think that's just a good option. This I should just start going for it, especially if you're going to be sitting pretty in that full screen.
Ooh. What that tap does, things are looking pretty clean for Lurie right now. Going to be up 2-1. Only needs one more to go to fight once again against Cherio.
Tale was old as time. These two meeting in the winners final side of things.
Go. Trying to bring ourselves right back in here. Block. Everything on block right now. But Lurie, got to find a way in right now. Things ain't looking too hot.
6P on the JH. I kind of respect it though. They don't want to take the chance on it getting beaten out there.
Nice back dash. PRC getting set up right now. Very little health. Needs to find this opening and fast. Mix. And there we go. Lurie starting to make their way back in.
We try to go for the snip, but unfortunately, Zintai jumped. No punish on it though.
No punish right now. Very little health right now. J2K finds a way in. Huge for Lurie to try to take back this round, but drops the combo. Unfortunate.
Dang, I think Lurie was hoping that the bomb would have ignited up in the sky and it beat out Zintai trying to press that button there, but 5P hits really far, pretty fast. All things considered.
Many fouls. J2K once again. Got the corner pressure once again against Zintai. Going to find that connection. Still needs to find another opening. At least we're getting some pokes. We need more.
Or is what Lurie wants to see it right there. Spending the meter, the fast RC to go into the throw once more time.
Right.
Oh no.
Slam on the wall. There we go. And now going to continue to block. Nice RRC to come to boot from Zintai. Putting ourselves in the corner.
It's a very good situation here for Lurie though. We don't have the best item, the banana field, but keeping it there does eliminate it from the item pool. Once again, the snip coming through. Lurie just keeps on going for the option. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Zintai will be a little more wary going into this run, I bet.
No, we are ban for ban right now. Set point for survival point right now. I imagine Lurie really wants this set point, but right now Zintai keeping us at max range. The J2K helping us out to do so much. The Scalpel trying to clock in overtime, but Zintai on their game.
Oh no. There it is. Lurie getting caught out with the straight normals. This could be so bad. You have to burst there.
From there, didn't have any bar to counteract from that. Very little health right now. And from that, another poke out at full screen, and we are 2-2.
Lurie just getting caught out. Lurry getting caught out here with the dash blocking. Faust does have a slow acceleration and a pretty slow run speed, all things considered, or compared to the rest of the class, I should say. And Lurry really has to commit to the dash in order to gain some space, which he's really looking to do here, and that opens you up to getting caught out by some of these buttons, as we're seeing right there, like literally the 5P right there.
Nice connection, though, from that J2. Again, keeps using that J2K to at least try to counteract against his full screen zoning from Zintai, but really has to find those opportunities to J2K, and it's starting to become predictable, like right there.
Yeah, PRC, and unfortunately, we didn't really believe, just because the angle seemed a little low, didn't believe in the 6P's ability in order to counter hit that. There's the other downside of this matchup, right? If the J2K is not a counter hit, you don't really get much off it at very specific heights, like right there. You got to gamble that Zintai's not going to react to the bomb bat.
Did get crossed up, though, from that mix. Actually, very good for Lurry to try to continue this pressure. Drops it, though, trying to slam the hammer down. RRC, can you find another way in?
I think Lurry wanted another way in there. I think he wanted the safe way out, and he seems to have found it. Sick once again gets interrupted with a thrust. We are back full screen. Meaty Faust is on deck, and he is activated.
Continue to block again. Explosion coming through. Lurry, you got to find another way to get in from full screen than that J2K, but it looks like Zintai's just coming for you.
Lurry not confirming the hits. Unfortunately, we still find our way to get the throw. Once again, this is gotta be tiring for Zintai. How many times have you lost a round due to the throw? Will you let it happen one more time is the question we're all wondering here as we are in the final game, final round. Burst is available for Lurry now, I should say.
You know, Zintai already spent it. Lurry still has it in the back pocket, but we're definitely not at range to be using it right now. Try to throw in a meteor, actually very good way in order to close that gap. Finally getting some good damage against Zintai.
Love hitting super meaty. It's pretty plus. Lurry just ran up. It just started running the offense here. The throw one more time. I think we're going to see a YRC here from Zintai. As I said it, read my mind and acted upon it.
Yes, they knew. And right now they're just trying to find one more way in against Lurry. Able to find on the low backdash against that 16. Really strong for Zintai right there. But one more J2K to seal the deal. How poetic that move was, the move to close it out, as Lurry going to be moving on to fight against Cherio.
The biggest smile on his face.
Yeah, you're still
the biggest
going.
smile on his face. Just went through hell, and you gotta. You thought you climbed out of hell. You're right back in there. Cherio was coming for your soul.
Of course, Cherio right now really in their bag when it comes to those Arc World Tour points too. I think right now they're in 11th place on the leaderboard. So somebody's definitely up there.
You can't backdash?
I can't IADJH it either.
Why not?
Damn. Find a way. I don't know.
No, there is no way. That's the problem.
You gotta find a way.
Does IADJP not work? No. Oh.
Zintai was really in his head is what we're learning.
Lurry is just going on about the Winter Mantis is truly a problem here in the matchup. I wasn't kidding when I said it. No, it's good. It's just good. We'll hear more about Zintai later, I'm sure, down on the loser side, but I don't believe it's going to be the last time we've seen him. Let me actually take a look at the loser side and see who we actually have down there.
Honestly, yeah, I'm curious myself to see who we got chilling in the losers bracket, of course, as we're trying to figure out who's going to be making it to grand finals from the winner's side.
Yeah, okay, let me see. Right now we got Rose, Ashira, and Zeke is playing. We saw both of them up on stream, the Billy and the Dizzy. Solomon versus Q Luna Knight. Now, I'm not too sure who Q Luna Knight plays.
Again, I think it's the Ram, if I remember correctly.
Mentioned the Ram.
Yeah.
And it sound. I feel like I should know this name. This name sounds so familiar.
It's like Ram or Geo, one of those two, actually.
Oh, look, here we go. We got a Twitter link.
Yeah, that's right. We're snooping.
Yep, snooping. Let's see.
All right.
Okay, I see Brawlhalla.
Oh, and of course, these
Dang.
two.
Yo, who does this person play? I'm so curious. I
You'll
might
never
just go find them later in the venue.
They're gatekeeping who they're playing.
Saying,
You don't
like,
understand.
Yo, you're not gonna look through my Twitter account.
You're not gonna find anything on that Twitter. That's what they said. You're not finding nothing. Okay, thinking the stage right now. I didn't even see what track they play. Just lean. Okay. What? This has got to be a button check. This has got to be button check.
What is it, Leola Bridget? The goal was?
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, we're going back to the orange? Maybe. You know, maybe no more LARPing. God, that word.
Okay, back to our original color too. Okay, I tried doing a search. I couldn't find it. I'll be honest.
Hey, at least you tried.
I did try.
Okay. There we go. Both of our characters in here. These two are just yabbing to each other. I mean, they're good friends. It makes sense. All right. Yeah. Don't know specifically who Hugh Luna Knight is playing, but that's going to matter if they make it up into the stream matches on the Lucia side. Either way, we've got our winners finals up here. Going to be Cherio versus Lurie. See who's going to be making it to grand finals and at least making top 2.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. Okay. Immediate 2K2D. Already starting off strong against Lurie. Again, these two have played so much. They know the matchup against each other. They are training partners.
All right, Skyfish coming out. Gets the burst out from Lurie. I really like seeing that pretty early on in the match, right? You want to eliminate the option from Lurie to bring you a full screen, and that's going to be the most important factor here in the matchup is how good can Lurie, or how effective can Lurie just keep you out.
Ooh, got about a swing. I'm going to be doing it again. Nice YRC, though. Trying to back it up. Trying to kick in, though. And there we go. Going to be trying to bring up, getting the Meteor Strike, trying to teleport in, finding the Banana Peel. Okay, actually healing Cherio a little bit. And now just trying to find another way in.
Gets these back, sits on the drone.
Nice. Bringing the Sky down, and now just trying to find your way in again. Mally? Okay.
The 2K, the plus frames. My goodness, yeah, YRC to eliminate the mix-up. Oh, if he super jumped over that, that was so clean! Oh my goodness.
Ooh. All right, that was clean coming up from Cherio. Finally going to be able to take that first round. Okay. Oh, going to continue. Find the burst out there. Go to be trying to make your way in, at least finding some kicks.
Nice, what a brave JP to interrupt the air-to-air attempted from Lurie, and beautiful counterplay there. You see the bomb bag. One of the best things you can do is actually just jump up and block it and have Lurie hit himself. Unfortunately, Lurie, it didn't get hit, played around it, and now we get the wall break. What efficient gameplay.
Still trying to come up here. Afro right behind you, Cherio. You got to be careful, but they don't care. They're just going to hit you out.
Being picked up once again. So we are just throwing these items. How many hammers, how many bombs, and how many more opportunities does Cherio have to try and come back here in this round? Hits the meaty fouls. The meteors are out, and Lurie runs up with the tap dust. It's got to get the kill of Lurie if Cherio doesn't choose the burst.
No, we're going to be saving it for another day. We still got one more round in the bag. We could easily have the burst advantage here. Melee just trying to find a way in, but Lurie is stopping us at every single block.
6-4, try to catch a thrust or something. Block. Yeah, Lurie is just getting away with throwing all these items. Unfortunately, that 2H did not hit the bomb right where you really would have wanted it to.
Go, finding another throw, slamming you down, going to be stomping, and going to be trying to find a way in with the Behemoth Typhoon. We're trying to swing another one in here. There we go, backing up, swinging another one in here. But right now, Lurie trying to keep himself safe.
Coming out one more time. 6-8-4, the counter hit is exactly what Cherio's been looking for the entire set so far. Just throwing them out after blocks or during any opportunity. Lurie got your burst baited, man. You know, Cherio, that was a good. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Ain't done much wrong. That was a good burst bait. That was textbook.
That was very solid coming out there, honestly. Oh, okay, immediate counter hit on the next round, and that is just going to juggle Lurie all the way to getting Cherio in the corner with meteors, with an Afro to boot too. This is literally Lurie's game to start us off. Nice. Setting up Mini Faust Army again, setting up the Meteorites. Going to keep this Guard Crush going.
I really like this right now. Larry, once again, falling back on the game plan to see what works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep throwing out these items. Threw Mini Faust a little too far, but the 6-8 actually locked Cherio down from escaping the corner in the air.
Ooh, there we go. Going to be blocking that Skyfish and actually going to be sending random stuff, just like we're Deadpool, trying to get right in here, swapping down, trying to send in the Mini Faust Army. And there we go. Gets the Afro.
Oh my goodness. The hit made Afro go away. One of the recent changes added to this version of the game. Cherio knows this, takes advantage, tries to go for the snip, but unfortunately taking advantage of another change. Command grabs get beat by throws, and now Cherio is setting up a fuzzy, and we go for the low.
Okay, beautiful stuff coming out there again from Cherio. Immediately getting swatted out by Lurie. Just has to find another way in, and really what Gold Lewis, the main option is just try to run up to close the gap. Right now, Lurie definitely keeping you out of the normal range, but not for long, especially not after that burst bait. Unfortunate drop there is unfortunate, but hey, just going to be keeping you out right now. And oh, another counter hit. The bomb's right behind. Couldn't hit you in it, but at least you're keeping you at bay.
Bay is what he's doing. Lurie trying his best. 6P once again, swipe you out of the air. Afro is reapplied on you. I'm so scared. You see Cherio playing so slow, looking for the ignition attempt, but oh no. It never came. It never came, and Cherio is once again in the same situation as before, mid-screen.
Go, able to get a hit in, trying to continue this pressure. Oh, nice counter hit though coming out from Lurie. We're at full screen right now. This could go anyone's way.
Mix. Thought the cross-up was going to come. Unfortunately, it didn't. We stayed same side. Now Lurie looking really pretty here in this round. We do have a lot of meter to spend with a lot of weight to work with. Bombs away. Oh no!
Still alive, the Afro right in there. Meteor coming through, you gotta be so careful. Your Afro is burning to flames, trying to set up another one too, and another Meteor to boot, and that is enough.
The same situation repeated itself, except with the added motion of throwing in the K-Crow for the cross-up.
Immediately throwing in that 5P once again from Lurie to try to at least make some distance. And right now, Cherio right back on your tail, trying to set up so much, especially with the Mini Faust Army actually being traitors. Okay. Go. Got Mini Faust trying to at least set up, still having the block. There we go, random stuff going to be coming out from Lurie to try to find an opening against Cherio. A lot of chip has been going on lately.
Oh, what a clash. Unfortunately, no clash cancel on either player's end.
Go. Swiggy you down, Swiggy you up. RRC going through all this chip, trying to do it again. YRC though to boot though from Lurie, and Mini Faust trying to clutch up.
And unfortunately, not finding much success there here. Situation is not looking very pretty here for Cherio. Or for Lurie, I should say. Back to the corner. Mini Faust coming in for the clutch. We did have the Roman cancel, and able to combo off the J2K.
Hey, stopping the bomb the other way. Oh, that went in Lurie's face, did not block that.
Oh.
And now it is literally anybody's game. Lurie still has burst, but this is such a predictable burst situation. Watch out for both of the bombs here. Oh, Meteor. Oh, you got hit by the cross-up.
Oh my goodness. OTG didn't kill, but the Mini Faust and the Meteors draining that 50 tension there. Forces in order to block, and now we have an extra 50 tension. Bombs are away. You're going to get chipped out.
There were 3 of them at once. And eventually, the shields got to give 1, 2, 1.
I have to point out that the super jump, okay, there's one small interaction led to a snowball. Lurie timed the bomb back so it hit the actual bomb, landed on Cherio, and thus everything else is happening from there. That's actually kind of nuts. I really wish we could get a replay.
That's what happens when you play against each other so much. You just find the craziest ways to win these rounds. I imagine Cherio's just trying to make that leg up once again, having to fight against Lurie.
Meteors are out once again. It's like deja vu. I feel like we've seen this before. With the mix, going for the side swap combo. Spends the meter for it, unfortunately, but no, this is a huge counter hit. Lurie is on a roll in this game.
care in their bag right now. They know exactly what they want to be doing against Cherio. Immediately swapping low and trying to see if they can continue this pressure. Air dash in, but Cherio's finding nothing so far. Everything's being met with the door.
Everything Trumpet, both of them fighting for the space, trying to reclaim it.
Hammers. Low again. We got the Trumpet.
Knocks you into the corners. He maintains the plus frames off of the Trumpet. We are just getting insane luck here. Tons of hammers, tons of mini fouls, and a decent amount of trumpets. We're not seeing many meteors.
Ooh, stop that Skyfish in its tracks, though. Really good call out from Lurie there. Has the Afro burning in the corner and a mini fouls. Just so much pressure with these items, but nothing is giving.
I like that right there. Trying to just run up and go. They didn't actually go for a throw, especially when you think you would. Look at all those tons. Look at the weight.
Especially with that 5K connection too. Really good poke out just to set up right there. At least block the bomb. We did not have that mistake repeat.
Oh my goodness, trying to go for the cross up, but Lurie was ready.
Try to poke out.
Oh. That was amazing recognition for Cherio there to see. Noticing that the bomb bag actually hit the mini fouls. Once again, he is there, he is active. You can't just run your Oki.
He's trying to poke out with 2K right now. RRC bringing it down from up top. Actually going to give. And there we go, 1-1 in the rounds yet again. Set up, gonna be right behind you, Cherio. At least keep yourself safe from that. Hit. PRC gonna be able to mix.
Eliminates the mix up with the fuzzy jump there. But now we are in a sticky situation. We do have burst available in case we really need to hit that emergency button. But Cherio does have a lot of tension here to work with. Red Roman cancel to maintain the pressure as we go in and set up the drone once again. Deflect shield into a whip punch. Beautiful IPs. Look at this. Eliminates the option for Lurie to continue any sort of pressure. He would have had to RPS. Cherio, beautiful defense and a beautiful kick.
Cherio gonna be up now. Gonna be up 2-1. Needs one more in order to lock this in and move on to the grand final. So Cherio got to be playing out of their mind, but immediately getting sweeped out and put at full screen.
Bombs once again, finding their mark. Trumpets, the same old story we've told time and time again. It's happening once more here on the stage.
Continuing the block, trying to jump in right now, still getting called out by Lurie, trying to put you at bay. Another bomb right behind you. Got to be careful. You block it.
Very good normal, able to lock down a lot, but if you whip it, it is death. You have so many bits of recovery, enough to get a full Skyfish off.
PRC coming through. Now I'm just trying to hit out. No 6P going to be helping you, Cherio, but at least you found a good counter hit. Has to close the distance right here, finds the throw, and we got Lurie in the corner. This is where we want to be.
Wonderful interruption there of the drone. Unfortunately, didn't use the security gauge there. Hit a little too early.
Still trying to find a way to once again close that gap against Lurie. Lurie is so good at just pushing Cherio out of here.
Ooh, the 6B hitting the other side. Extraterrestrial coming with the assist. Unfortunately, not enough. Cherio is going to watch out for these Lurie's assist of his own. The meaty fouls coming through, and the trumpet here in just a second.
The trumpet, but also comes the laser from the sky, like we're Dr. Doom right now, having to continue to block. One eventually gave. You cannot give again on your defense.
This match is definitely going for the long run here. 8 seconds on the clock. Lurie taking advantage of the panic. You saw it set in there. Cherio going for a little bit of a committal option with the super jump.
Now immediately trying to hit it again. Cherio really trying to make their bag back in. Lurie though immediately going to first get hit by the beam of Typhoon.
Overhead. Not one time, but 2, 3 times even. Thought we were going to get a fourth, but no. Switch it up, went for the low. Beautiful blocks on the fuzzy. Unfortunately, the throw is still an ever-present threat. Perfect at that. Cherio tied up the rounds in half of less than half of the length of the previous one.
Yeah, that went by so quick compared to the previous round, which almost went to timeout situation. Immediate counter hit on the Game of Typhoon. I mean, yeah, somebody really wants to close this.
Yeah, this is going to be a good way to do it. Just confirm off the close slash right there, go for the full combo, and immediately not waste any time. Air dash in, don't stop. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah, you got to be a Behemoth Typhoon, going to be going all the way and just slamming you. Going to be sending you flying, and that is going to be Cherio taking the winners finals 3-2-1.
No more breaks. Eggles versus Zentai. Losing semi starts now.
Already getting started, both of them just testing out each other's range, and right now you can definitely see that Zentai feeling comfortable with that counter range. Eggles definitely going to have to close the gap.
Yeah, we already see that. We already see what we were talking about here, right? With the 2 P's, some of the 2 H's, led Eggles to immediately start playing more towards the air with the air dashes.
Okay, trying to find the fusion in right now. Nice anti-air coming through from Zentai and able to keep going with the tornado, just run it straight to the other corner.
Keep beating up the Madare. Very beautiful stuff. OTG doesn't want to go for the mix-up.
Just gonna flip right back with the throw. Unfortunate there for Zentai, and finally Eggles gonna be starting their pressure. Not before that burst comes out though.
Spin coming out once again. We're just seeing it a lot of spins. We're not seeing nearly as much Fujin as we would in neutral from Eggles. Zentai doing a very good job to dissuade with those long normals that we talked about and forcing the spin option.
Now just trying to run it again, doing a little 2P fusion, trying to come through too. Right now, gonna play a nice counteract. I'm gonna be bringing you right back in with that grapple. What are you gonna be doing here, Eggles?
Air dash, as we mentioned, goes for the empty jump low. I really like that option, switching it up here on Zentai pretty early on.
PRC coming to 2. Nice overhead coming through from Eggles with a low 2. Really nice mix and keeping this combo going. But right now, we're slingshotting our way out of the corner. The second one, yeah, the second counter was going to do it.
We're seeing a lot of double spins here from Eggles, especially off the JS situation there.
Yes.
And this time actually followed up with the Fujin, runs up and says no thank you to the spins. What a shimmy at that!
Oh my goodness, that backdash was insane coming out from Zentai, and we're just keeping the craziness going. Gonna be able to secure this wall and break it wide open, not spending any of this tension just yet.
YRC, get off of me, now we have burst available. Kills just enough time for our attention to come back. 50 is almost on the board for both players now.
PRC coming out to boot 2, gonna be having you stuck into the corner. Eggles, nice backdash of your own, forcing the burst out of Zentai.
I like that space on the spin. Didn't go for a PRC to correct or anything like that. So chooses to keep the corner. 2H to enforce the butterfly Oki.
Did not see the gold burst coming. PRC coming to boot 2. Eggles still has the corner, finds the overhead. No connection from that. Little 2P goes a long way.
Ooh, this is scary. PRC meter spent on both sides. I like it. Didn't go for the 6P, went for the 6K instead.
Okay. Still just trying to poke out at max range right now. Eggles definitely testing them, but yeah, you were just a little too far to be spinning like that. Gonna get taken out.
Yep. We talked about the 2P. Once again, actually decided to wait out the spin and cash the recovery frames there. Zentai, immaculate adaptation here in the first game.
Immediate Eggles with this neutral, though, gonna be able to find the throw too. This is some crazy pressure coming out from Eggles, but just as I say that, Zentai coming back in, whipping the throw, has to burst because of that dire mistake, and now just trying to keep Eggles at bay. Not gonna be for long though, as this PRC coming to boot. Fusion, can we keep this going? Try to kick in, and nice counter hit, finally getting a good close range normal.
Overhead, counter hit on the 5H, gets the ground bounce because of the charge go. Look at this damage, it's not going to be enough to kill, but it's enough to leave scared enough to YRC here in the corner. What a backdash on the throw! Eggles, you're going crazy right now.
Eggles just keeps catching on these backdashes, just keep catching these throws. Insane. Okay, air dash in. I see you.
Saw a lot of IDJS here from Zentai. Eggles once again, you just saw right there, Zentai try to go for the air, meet him in the air. Probably was an air throw, I'm not quite sure. I missed it.
coming out to boot though. Another counter coming through from Eggles has the corner yet again. YRC to counteract. Beautiful stuff from Zintai, but there we go. Eggles, you gotta jump in and you gotta bait out that burst like crazy. That is your game.
Yeah, that was nuts. See, those are the worst. Those are the worst feeling kinds of burst baits. It's not even after a hit. It's not off a jump, like a jump cancel. It's just PR seeing before a move actually connects to bait out and just like catching in the fear.
Yeah. I'm looking at Eggles right now. They are locking in like crazy, and it goes to show. But this time around, you didn't get the backdash. You get thrown into the corner. Zintai finally has their pressure, but you have to use the burst there. And you get thrown again trying to counter spin.
Pretty fearful. I'd be scared here. Runs up, Fujin connects.
Here right there, it's going to be able to catch on the low. Finally has the corner against Zintai. Needs to find another opening right here.
Oh my goodness. Immaculate defense here from Zintai. Jumps up at the perfect moment to get the counter hit and confirms into the kill.
Okay, one more round for Zintai to get the leg up, already forcing the burst and having to run in. Again, run in on this spin and just throw it. That's the answer. We know that Eggles knows how to counteract that, but you just have to bend.
2K OTG set up for the tornado. What a wonderful spin. And Winter Mantis is one of those good little options to Axel. Yeah, although it is very good if it is blocked, you know, it is very reactable. As we see right here, once again, Fujin is the punish, not once, but twice, and we are still jumping. Zintai has shown that we are not willing to sit here and take the throw.
There we go, one more normal, and that's going to be Zintai on the leg up right now. Needs one more to lock it in for the losers finals. Definitely going to be figuring out if they can find them answers though, as we're going into the fourth game.
We're starting it off the same way as we did before.
Yep, just run up, throw once again. You would call Zintai a grappler the way they just keep throwing and throwing on Eggles right now. And it keeps working.
I mean, Eggles definitely wants to go for a lot of spins here, the 5P to 2P. You gotta spin some of these long shooter normals, some of these long range normals, excuse me.
Oh, finally found the counter super in there. I know Eggles feels very good about that. Gonna be getting the wall break and the hard knockdown on that too. Definitely a beautiful setup for yourself right now.
Yep, waiting for the JH attempt right there. Didn't actually go for the throw, and actually, you know, it has some solid counterplays to what Zintai was doing there. Very good stuff.
B2 and finding that overhead and trying to continue this pressure on a Zintai right now, who's going to be answering it right back by putting you into that corner and keeping.
Nice, going up the throw, pulls you out of the corner. Unsure if that maybe was favorable or not, but the PRC there, yeah, moves out of the way and beats out the super here for the second nigga to come out.
Okay, Zintai, I see you right now. Just needs a little bit more to go and finds one more. You're definitely not spending that burst right there, as now we are on set point versus survival point.
I like the defensive ground start here from Eggles, just going for a, you know, just jump back, seeing what the option is, what Zintai wants to do.
Okay, there we go.
Oh no.
Right now just has to continue trying to poke out at full screen, keep Eggles out of your way, but Eggles definitely needs to find their way in, finds the max range for that counter spin, and finds another opening.
Spin coming out again, no Midari this time. Blocks the Ko. You gotta block on the way down, you guard crush.
Oh, did not bait out the burst right there. Unfortunate for Zintai, still has a burst of their own, but not going to be able to use it as we're going to a game 5.
Gotta respect it though. We already saw earlier the PRC came out just as when he thought the Nagiha was gonna come out, but Zintai actually died with burst just because he was so fearful.
Game 5 now. Ooh, tried to shimmy a little bit there, but just got met with the clash, and now Eggles is just running their pressure, using all their options, and has to force the burst to keep themselves in positive.
Wait, beating him in the air with the JP. Oh my goodness, I gotta point out, it's the same song and dance and sing here. Tons of spin, more spins, we are just spinning, we are just spinning.
Listen, the spin is eventually going to give us what we want, and that's what Eggles is doing. Finds the jump in, going to put Zintai into the corner, find the Fujin, try to PRC this to keep that pressure up. And there we go. Finally finds the opening after waiting a little bit, and now they are on set point.
Yeah, definitely turn the offense up to 11 there, just to try to freak out Zintai a little bit. We're seeing the nerves show, the cracks are showing.
Poke out, already a half off Eggles right here, trying to continue and find a way in. He keeps spinning, either going to Fusion or just trying to go for the counter. Not working right now.
Fusion, beautiful block on the overhead, gets 2K punish, tries to go for the side swap. I kind of respect it. Go sacrifice damage, go for the side swap. But even though you're now mid-screen, it's still pretty good. Any one hit, any single one can do it. This is very scary because now is where the spins come out in full effect. We catch the recovery instead of one of them. 2H finds its mark. And Zintai Eggles, final game, final round.
Final game, final round situation. Either way, somebody's coming out of this a champion. And right now, trying to go to the other side. No cross-ups happening for Eggles and has to force the burst.
Block. I like the intent of the dash block there from Zintai. The hop and throw are reliable, although not too effective most of the time, especially late in the set. The effectiveness seems to grow as we have the mental stack already on us.
Trying to match it again, nice burst. It's looking very rough for Zintai right now. You can hear the crowd going crazy. As open in the air again. Can we take this all the way with this RRC?
I think we for sure do. Doesn't even need the super. Fizz bump it up. Eggles takes it over Zintai in the clutch, 3-2, and moves on to losers final side of things to meet Blurry.
Okay, Eggles going to be on the up and up now, going to be in the top 3, and now has to keep this train going to see if they can make it towards Grands, and Lurie has to fight to see if they're going to be able to find the revenge set against Cherio.
You mentioned it earlier. They're going to go get Lurie, but you mentioned it earlier. These three players tend to run into each other so many times, and in a stage like this, the IFM 5-year anniversary, I mean, it's pretty poetic, right? I think they met here. Lurie and Cherio met here last year. Would like to see it again, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I would love to see it too. I would like to see the run back, but I already know that Eggles is trying to see if they can make that not happen and make a crazy run of their own. They only have 2 more sets to go, 3 more actually, with a reset to see if they can win IFM tonight. So we're gonna see if they can lock it in like that.
Lurie now in the hot seat. Dang, that is a nice pad. Hold on, is that? What is that? Oh. Wait, what is that? What?
I don't even know.
That pad looks nice. I mean, it's a DS5, but like that is. It's all like it's like blue and black. That's not the same material it's normally made of. That's acrylic. Yeah. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Dang, I want a closer. I'm gonna ask for it later. I'm gonna ask for a closer look later.
That is kind of a nice pad. I can't lie.
It's nice.
If I played pad, I would try to get that.
I would never go back to pad personally.
I can't do pad either.
I can't do it. I'm on box. I can't go back. Sorry.
All right. Either way though, let's try to lock it in. Try to lock in our characters. See how we're gonna be playing in these losers finals. I mean, they're already talking to each other. I'm pretty sure we saw this set earlier in the bracket, earlier on the winner's side. So it's just gonna be a run back if I remember correctly. Right.
Taking a look at the playlist, Lurie. It's been a decent bracket so far.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the top 8, the players who we have seen so far, it doesn't really surprise me, but I think everyone I've seen there is who I expected to see here.
Honestly, yeah. These players have been playing very well.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said before, you know, Cherio, Lurie, and Ty have constantly been seeing themselves go up against each other in a top 3 setting. And if there's one person who usually tries to claw their way in, it's usually Eggles, which we've seen even upset Cherio and stuff like Warring Triad, like you mentioned before. So it makes sense the top 4 we got. But we're going to be seeing if more upsets can happen. Eggles was already able to take out Zintai from the bracket. Can they keep going?
find out here in just a moment. Lurie off the fouls. Time and time again has stated how much he really dislikes the matchup. You know, same kind of deal with Goldless. You want to kind of zone him out. Not really run strike throw. That 2P is very impressive, but I mean, Anji has his spin. Makes it a little hard.
Looks like that spin doesn't matter to Lurie though. Still just trying to zone you out. Got to be careful of the bomb right behind you, and at least going to be keeping Eggles at bay for a lot longer.
Coming in now once again. Roman cancel just goes for the stabilization here in the combo. Goes for the super one more time just to ensure it's going to kill. Sometimes you can't trust the foul stamp.
Honestly, yeah. At least we got that security. At least we know in our heads as the animation's going on. We calm down a little bit. We're like, okay, we got the kill. What are we doing next round?
I like to just walk back on both players. Lurie obviously really wants to take the space, but Eggles, I'm a little surprised to see.
Yeah, Eggles definitely trying to take some distance. Oh, that was a crazy hit here right there.
Not 2K hits high, but those good reactions here from Lurie.
Go. Gonna fly through. Gonna be finding that fire, and now gonna be slamming you against the wall. Gonna be breaking it like. Oh no!
Slight drop, but we managed to claw back one more time. The same situation time and time again.
Lurie, calm down. Stop giving me a heart attack out here. Still gonna be getting hit overhead, and right now continuing to block as Eggles finally finds a throw.
Wow, what a back throw. We have some meter to follow it back up on.
Oh,
didn't quite commit to the bait.
Oh, at least finds a 5K. There we go. Oh, Lurie is so happy. Lurie is so happy right now.
Oh,
I don't know what they're happy about. I don't know.
what in the world?
Player set. I don't know why you're happy. It's like the most random out of nowhere.
I'm like, what?
Hey, Eggles got the music on. They're trying to lock back in.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Like, you know Eggles was locked in because Lurie was just coming up talking that nonsense. It's just like, yeah, yeah.
All right, come on. Keep playing the set.
Seems like I'm shaking Eggles just a little bit already. We're down pretty bad so far.
He's going to keep going. The mix into the corner. Going to be sniffing you a nice new hairdo. RRC. Yeah, you're already dead, twin.
There is no living there. The perfect at that. Lurie.
Okay,
crazy right now.
I don't know what awoke in Lurie. I don't know. This is a different Lurie. I don't know what was going on before.
I mean, loser side Lurie is just a different kind of beast. I'd say the same for all these players.
Oh my god.
Run up, bro. The call out the spin. Mini Faust is going to make his way back here. Hopefully. I think he's betraying us here.
These overheads, though, are proving to be a little bit too much for Lurie right now. Still has burst in their back pocket and a bar attention if they want to use it, and they're using it to throw out everything. Oh. The Fusion got in. We still got burst, though. We use it.
Wait. Crosses up to 6H there. My goodness, that throw attempt. I'm not too sure. Lurie, once again, not using the tension for the super. I really respect this.
We know it's not going to kill. Even if we use it, we got to be making sure we secure it once we get to the other stage switch. We got to be playing patient right now. Got to wait for our moment, but right now our moment might not come.
YRC, very scary point there. I respect that the J2K gets a counter it, but we know Eggles uses the burst really offensively. Has faith in order to win the round, but the tap does find its mark. Eggles, the faith was not misplaced in your confidence there. Oh my goodness.
Really just trying to spin in again. Mini Faust coming in clutch from the back, but right now, Faust is right in front of your face. Mixing it up, and gonna be throwing something to these guys. It's gonna be a mallet.
The potassium on screen now. Spaced out with the hole-in-one. Eggles having to commit to some really long distance to cover with the throw, with the run.
Mix it again like we're a whirlwind, gonna be able to eat up a meteor and gonna be sending you flying. Not looking too hot for Eagles, but we've seen them come back from worse.
Oh, meteors, they're gonna whip. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, that is not what you want.
See, this is the exact same situation we saw before. The J2K, or just Lurie being shot down at a slight angle and gets the burst.
Mankind.
Man,
Man.
this is looking really rough here for Eggles. But we saw some nice adaptations here in the second game. Whenever we can see a little bit more, lean more into the Fusion gameplay. Lurie has been doing such a great job at blocking it so far. Just blocking low and reacting to the high, but I think that's where we gotta start throwing in some more throws.
Spinning and spinning like crazy. RRC, so many bombs coming through right now, and we're just mix. You're getting out of the way in the air. Okay.
It's bombs. Run up 6 feet, try to catch a bar slash there with the mix. Oh no, the snip, excuse me.
Setting up another bomb. Again, the snip just gets backdash, and that just allows Eggles to set up beautifully in the corner, and we're spending all the resources.
Definitely wants a chance to regain some of our resources here, as we mentioned. The burst especially is going to be most important factor here in the matchup.
There we go.
Not quite enough to get half, but some is better than none.
Exactly. At least Eggles is starting to breathe a little bit. Finally got around on the board against Lurie, but still has to go for this reverse sweep.
Oh, what a JK. The 2H, I like that reset for the plus frames. Okay. Oh no.
No. Fanning you down. Trying to see if we can still go on here. No, nothing connected yet. And there we go. Finally gets the counter.
There's the jump once again. Lurie. I mean, I mentioned it as a joke earlier, but I'm going to say it again. If I had these buttons, I would not hold the throw. Lurie showing that to the greatest degree here in a moment. Baiting out the parry. Still has Afro ignited. Eggles is looking terrified here, but we got the squad backing us up. So now we can extend our pressure.
IRC2, we catch in the air. We know exactly what game you're trying to play, Lurie. And there we go. One more overhead, and we put a game on the board.
Yeah, right there. Betting it all on it. Betting it all on the overhead once they're going to close out the round. Eggles working on a slight comeback, taking this third game there.
What a immediate counter of the boot, too. Nice job from Eggles right there to get your momentum started. Immediately finding an overhead, too. Lurie ain't looking too hot now that Eggles is finally getting their momentum.
Finds his mark. Yeah, he got a burst, so they're going to eat a ton of damage. Scary, though, because we had tension. Even more so now that we're back in the same position as before. Comboing off of the throw meterlessly saves us attention. So now we can use it for the super.
Oh, and you're still alive by a hair. That is a tall mountain to climb. You're trying to ice skate uphill, and you are going to die because of it.
Appreciate the save up there after the wall break situation. Faust notably has a slow super, so some save jumps that normally wouldn't work, they do there.
There we go, nice burst though. Coming through from Eggles, still getting hit out like crazy, and we got bombs, we got mallets. What do you want? We got it.
Here's coming out once again. The trumpet, the squad is coming through, but we slipped on the banana peel, and now we lost our knockdown thanks to the 2D not missing. We're not connecting.
There we go. Bring the hammer down, bring the house down. Bring Eggles over to another part of the stage. BRC trying to pull through, but Lurie keeping them out, setting up a meteor. Sniff, sniff, sniff. There we go.
Yes, oh Lord.
Okay. Okay, we chilling.
Yep. Went against the expectations of the Afro being ignited. Went for the cross-up, fix. Lurie with a perfect.
Now going to be that set point versus survival point yet again. Immediate great start for Eggles, already putting Lurie into the corner in a really bad spot too, already forcing the burst. Nice PRC to go with that counter hit.
I really like that. Good recognition that your button got spun. Now we went for the PRC. Mini Faust is still there. Big counter hits.
Trying to keep it going. There we go. Eating in the air, sending the mini Faust army. Things are looking rough for Eggles, especially that banana peel just stopping us in our tracks. Oh, but there we go. We found our way in.
Yeah, Lurie thought we could have matched. It's because we had the trumpet squad behind us. Unfortunately, that was an air dash. Eggles was ready and actually had the hindsight to try and avoid it.
There we go. Tying up the health right now. Very good for Eggles to try to tie up this set 2-2. PRC after the counter was successful. Do the J2K once again. Run it back. Gonna be mixing you up.
Oh, Lord.
Oh! And that overhead, we are tying things up 2-2. Eggles is awake. Like Johnny's just walking up. What happened?
Good question, Johnny. I'm gonna understand.
I don't even know.
Oh. Good burst. Definitely don't want to eat that. Good burst once again. 5 H's connecting on both sides. Now neither player has the burst. Neither player has tension, but Eggles still has the offense on lock here.
Kick, hit on the low. Try to keep this going, but nice counter hit. Trying to come through again from Eggles. We got the corner on lock.
Lurie leaning too hard into the snip, snip, snip. Eggles has shown time and time again here in the set that they are just not willing to block. We're going for the jumps. We're going for the back dash. Heck, we're even mashing sometimes. Lurie, probably not the best idea to go for the throws now. Unless we have a mini bounce on us specifically.
We're going to be on set point right now for Eggles. Try to keep themselves alive in the bracket. Lurie, this is your last shot, your last chance. You find the throw. This is what's up.
A little bit. Mini bounce is here. We also have the afro. It's wow, just barely missed the ignition point. And it went away. Try to go for the Kara spin and for counter. What the heck? That was so much. What is happening?
We found an RRC right after the golf swing, and going to be able to bring the house down. Just a little bit left alive for Eggles in this round. They have burst. I imagine not spending it here. J2K, oh my goodness, you're still alive.
Didn't confirm into the mix, but the weight got us. Now we are in final game, final round, equal in the burst. And there's a question we must ask ourselves. Who has the greater will? The will to win or the will to not lose? Lurie is already taking it to 11. Eggles in the corner.
Oh, that was a crazy conversion off that stray meteorite hit. Now trying to find it again. Oh, they both got blown up right there.
And we're just playing into the chaos. And I like those Lurie FDing, but actually not going below 50 tension just so we can confirm into anything in case we didn't get a 2K hit there.
Okay, snip, snip, snip. Really good for Lurie to try to get these last few hits in to try to take them out. Okay, really bad hit for Lurie right now. You're back in the neutral game. Oh, random. You got to go.
You just got to set it. Bombs up for Baghdad. Andre 3K right now. No, the afro was ignited. Lurie taking it over. Eggles in the clutch, 3-2. It's going to face off against Cherio here in Grand Finals.
I know Eggles. Oh, that was such a tense last round. But honestly, just the ignition of the afro being the end is kind of crazy, especially with everything coming out from the OD at the end there.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty poetic. I can probably count on both hands how many times Lurie today has this been kind of messed up by the afro disappearing right before he got to ignite it.
My God, I know that feels good for Lurie. Things were looking a little close. You were dominating at the start of this set. Things were looking a little down and out, but you got it.
You see how Lurie is like, yeah, that was fun, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The whole time, I know y'all couldn't see. The whole time he was stressed and he was like, damn, man, I got spun on.
I kept looking at him. I was like, oh, going through it. Oh, but now it's once again Lurie versus Cherio.
Yes. Grand Finals. A tale as old as time, but before we get into that, I want to go ahead and give props to Eggles making it third place. No easy feat, right? On the Anji especially is very fun to watch. Congrats to you. That was good. It was a good run.
Honestly, yeah. No, that was still a really good set coming out there. It literally went down to the wire. But now we are down to our last two contestants, and you already see these two just chopping it up right now. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Man, they talking straight nonsense. Like,
there's probably nothing going on in their heads.
oh, he's talking about Fujin. He's talking about Anji. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now you know that set affected Lurie because now he's talking about it to his next opponent. Like,
huh?
I know that set has you messed up. You talking about it with Andre? Dude, you suck.
Andre, I need you to play Anji right now.
Listen, I'm begging you to hit confirm with J2K.
Nah. That's not real. Did you just say that's impossible?
It's impossible. It can't be done. It can't be
done.
It can't be done.
Aight. I'm gonna flash.
No, lots of photography here. I gotta say, awesome. Wonderful saying there's a lot of photographers here as well. I think I've seen at least 4 different ones here for a one-day event. That's pretty cool. I can't lie.
Honestly, yeah, like a one-day, monthly, like a more upscaled monthly, close to a regional, especially with some of the people that come
Damn
out.
near, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
honestly, you might as well call this a regional.
Honestly,
almost
yeah.
200 people. I think most of them are for Tekken.
Yeah, it's definitely mainly a Tekken event. That's what
Yeah, for
IFM usually is.
Yeah,
It's on the anniversary that they start bringing in these other games.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So always grateful that they opened up their hearts and opened up the venue for us, us thrivers, you know, some anime players up in our little
Yes.
corner. Because I'm not gonna lie, just look at the tents. Just look how different it looks up here.
We really had our little corner, huh?
We do have our corner. That's us now.
True.
That's us. I mean, shit.
They're still talking nonsense.
Okay, rocking the color one. Here we go. Cherio and Lurie running it back.
Okay, here we go. Grand finals right now. Going to be Cherio versus Lurie. See who's going to be the victor of IFM 5th Anniversary Edition.
Lurie's got a pretty tall hill to climb. Coming down from the loser's side, has to win a total of 6 games, either in a row or in a different order. What in the world? What a whip punisher on the 2K. You are so greedy.
Bro, just baiting out the snip, 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 and the verse at the same time. Cherio's great. What? They both win the bro. Are we serious right now?
You know, this is a North Carolina Grand Final. So this is NC is against.
Honestly, yeah. What was I expecting going into this? We already got the first round for Cherio.
Yeah, able to come back from those slight mistakes here.
Oh, trying to bring the hammer down right there. Just got a little bit of a trade, and right now still finding the counter hit on Lurie. Got you in the corner, and now you just got to block. You get hit, you get stomped, you get hit. Bye-bye.
This is 1080. Gonna see a clean it here in a second. At the damage there, that was a ton. Faust.
My lord, it's gonna be hard to come back from that, especially with Skyfish trying to chip you out, get a hit in at that max range, but the hammer is still trying to come down.
Good backdash. Now we're seeing that Lurie is not asleep here. We're backdashing to 486s.
Okay. Crouching on that, setting up the banana peel, just gonna get blocked. Yeah, go away. Yeah.
JP stuffing out the air retreat attempt here, Cherio. Yeah, not wasting a single second. No going back to the character slip tree. No checking out buttons, no nothing. They just straight slugging it.
I mean, we are this far in the bracket. We are definitely solid at this point, especially our item game right now coming out from Lurie. Looking a little rough, trying to last second get that bomb back in there, but Cherio gonna be the winner of that battle.
That was a good match. Unfortunately, just a little mid-space. Could have ended way worse than what it did. Lurie mixes out of the corner.
Now trying to bring the house down yet again, trying to just fly through. Finally finds a hit on Cherio. Both of them trading, and now Cherio really needs to find their way back in. There's the meteorite, watch out. Oh, here we go. The item zoning once again from Lurie. Very known for it, and very good at just getting that timer down.
I really like what Cherio does here. Like, we wait for times I'm getting Cherio hit with this blocking, so he'll purposely set or ignite, activate the mini Faust, and then just like stand on him. Like, he's just sitting there.
Yeah, he's just chilling right now, honestly. Oh, yeah,
What
we're tired.
Yep. It's a good clash cancel.
Ooh, nice. Another item super. Actually, a little item super. Gonna have to block, don't drop that combo because the meteors were able to come through.
Mini Faust coming out once again. That's top of the truck squad.
Very little help right now for Cherio, and another item super coming through.
Oh, the meteors! You can already see him laughing. The meteors whipping that close is so unfortunate, but that little bit of confusion worked out to his benefit as Cherio got opened up with the tap dust.
K2D, you literally fall straight into the Afro. Nice at max range, finding that Behemoth Typhoon, but at the same time, Lurie does the same. Ooh, that 6B. Okay, we're kind of crazy for that. Even crazier, YRC trying to come through, trying to poke out and find you on the low. All right, we're just throwing everything.
I mean, 777s are rolling right now. We got the mini belts, we got the bombs.
This dude's
Lurry.
bombing his head.
I mean, that's all you can really do in this situation is just hold your ground and pray that Lurry starts rolling into the bad items like the food, or slightly slips up like that without the meteors to cover him.
There we go. Cherio finally going to get in against Lurry, and I imagine tired of the BS they've had to deal with. Actually, you know, here's some more.
Yep, mini belts coming out, as well as band class.
I have never seen Lurry this crazy with the items in a hot minute. They are spamming it to all heaven. Okay, nice. Found the pickup from there. Mini Faust army trying to come through. Watch out for the bomb right now. Found the heal from the banana.
Oh no, this is be pretty bad. Cherio does have a lot of tension. Opportunity for a burn it down maybe here in just a second. Mini Faust is activated.
9 seconds left on the board. The timer is clocking down. You gotta find a way. Come on.
4,
Something.
3,
There's no
2,
way.
1.
No way. The time, the close to timeout. Oh my goodness. Yo. Yeah.
He's like, hey, that was nice, right? Yeah, that was good. Oh, you saw that? He said you saw that?
No, he just said you want to change the song. Bro. You're so unserious, I swear.
I would say, actually going down to time in Guilty Gear Strive is
How do you
in
even do that?
2026. We've never seen this before.
Go, about to swing, trying to see if he can poke out yet again. As long as Lurry just keeps Cherio out of range, they could easily stall out, kind of like the last round.
Alright.
The bombs, there you go. Bring in your own head right now. Explosion happening on Cherio.
Still a pretty good situation here for Lurry, unfortunately. Bombs are not the item that we're looking for because something like that could happen. Thankfully, we had the mini Faust to cover our backs. Play the trumpet. Now we're going to have the love here as well. Unfortunately, slightly misangles it. Goes for the 2S into the super.
Ooh, okay, going for that. Larry just
So Lurry is dancing, having a good time. It's not going to be enough to kill. Wait, look! Oh! Blocks it just in time.
the mini Faust army to boot with a chip damage.
This is so unserious.
Bro, immediate sniff to boot two. All right. These two owe me sanity back.
Nice, good ignition on the Afro. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the hit. Finds the mark there, but the meteors are gonna come by. Cherio not playing too well against these items. Lurry just keeps rolling the perfect items in order to cover our backs whenever we make a slight mistake.
Gonna try to jump over the Afro, not gonna be getting it, and right now just having to deal with multiple mallets. He got a bomb right there, trying to just find their way to get in, but every single time, Lurry just pushes them out on a push block with that scalpel. Ooh, finally got in, but as I say that, you actually got hit.
Very sneaky burst there. Lurry fights for the trumpet, uses the burst pretty offensively. I like that decision a lot there. You're guessing for your life here in a second. Was it high or low? Unfortunately, it was neither here for Cherio. The bar slap catching the backdash here. Lurry's up.
Lurry is up 2-1, needs one more in order to reset the bracket against Cherio. Definitely gonna be trying to stall out to do so, but Cherio finally starting to get at least some pressure at the beginning there, trying to swing back in, but again, these 5 Ps just stopping these animations from coming through is very tough. Meteor keeping you out, bring the house down. Trying to see how we're gonna be able to, there we go, nice burst, trying to make your way back in, mix, RRC from the behind.
I really like using the DI there, or DI in the mix to avoid the trumpet. It's actually with the RC just to follow up.
Okay, there you go, getting the drone, trying to jump in, explosion, gonna be able to knock you down, find the mini Faust army. Boom. There we go. 2K found the opening after that. Definitely be popping OD and just trying to get a crazy amount of damage.
Unfortunately, we're a little too far, so we don't get the clean hit. Even with no HP, Lurie is still matching for his life, and look at the reward we're getting off it. I mean, I don't blame you at this point.
No, we are playing on fire, and of course, spam more items. Got to be watching out for that laser coming through, though. Have to continue the block. Who wins in this situation? It is Lurie.
Frankly, I don't think Lurie was looking at who was going to win. I think he saw mini fouls and decided he's going to press. I don't blame him. Oh!
We spend burst there. You're crazy. You're crazy. Can you do it, Cherio? You got to do it here.
Impeccable defense. And what discipline here on the burst and not spend it. Cherio, you saw him bait! Oh, unfortunately, run up with the bar slash, the catch and recovery of the item toss. Great adaptation here from Cherio. Takes the round. But Lurie is still sitting pretty with the burst advantage.
Beautiful stuff from Cherio there. Going to be able to get a round up, trying to tie up this set. Still, though, Skyfish just going to get crouched on. Faust can just evade that like we've been seeing all day today.
Oh, that is a ton of fire on the screen. I think I saw a trumpet as well.
Ooh. Another explosion. Things looking rough for Cherio, just getting zoned out like crazy and mix by the Scarecrow mix.
Offense.
There you go.
I like the Cherio not really biting, being a little more, just being a little bit more of a turtle here, actually being a little more okay with just sitting and taking this and retaliating when the time comes, like we saw right there, the JP. Now the situation is turned on its head. BRC, beautiful deflection to eliminate the fuzzy option.
BRC again to try to jump in right now. Lurie in the back foot in the corner needs one more solid connection to try to make it happen, and with that K. Going to find it, tying up the rounds. We are now at reset point versus survival.
He was looking for a match. That's such a bad counter hit here. Oh no, this is gonna hurt so bad. 1080 clean hits.
There we go. We're going to be able to get you very close to death right now for Lurie. And with that hard knockdown, too, we're really trying to close the gap because the gap is where Lurie loves to play. And, oh, didn't get the counter action. Oh, and the throw. Oh, no.
Both players jaw-dropping at the back, though, actually connecting. What a movement here from Lurie, avoiding the trumpet and still getting the throw.
Throw all the items out. We are Afroed right now. Got to be watching out for that JD from Lurie. We do get the Afro set on fire right now. We got to find a way in, but just the zoning game is too strong.
The Afro's right there as well. Let bomb land right on top of you, unfortunately. Cherio with the great awareness. Ooh, trying to IB the 2H in order to catch the item toss recovery. Unfortunately, it's lightly spaced.
Trying to run in. BRC. Oh, not going to be saving us from the Afro. Going to explode in our face. Oh, okay, on the other side right now. But he finds Snip.
It's not gonna kill, but one more mix-up is available to us. Awesome mix. Lurie in the clutch. Oh my goodness, resets the bracket here on Cherio.
All right, bracket reset right now. Going to be the leg up. We're gonna be even Stevens between these two. Can Lurie keep this train going?
Guess we'll find out here in just a second. Lurie looking pretty happy right now. Hope it doesn't get to his head. Hope the RNG does not fail him now, because, yo, some of these items have been ridiculous.
It is crazy how the RNG has kind of been coming in clutch.
It has been Afro, Meteor, Trumpet, maybe one banana like every 3 cycles or something.
I don't think I've seen a Faust more blessed in my life than here at IFM tonight. And all right, I mean, just keep the train going, why don't we?
Oh my goodness. There you go, there's the adaptation. Cherio now just going up preemptively through the Typhoons in order to catch Lurie's buttons.
No burst coming out, trying to see if we can keep this train going. Nice Behemoth Typhoon gets called out by the mini Faust. Bombs going every which way they can. Ooh! Oh, didn't make the burst out there, unfortunate. Now the items are coming out like crazy.
Getting the burst was pretty okay, especially with the way things are turning out here. Roman cancels for the confirmed. Behemoth Typhoon to take the round. Cherio up around, and I honestly took that last set personally.
Oh, the snip got whiffed. Oh, that is so unfortunate right there. And even with the bomb blocking on Cherio, is still going absolutely insane in the corner, finding a crazy counter hit. The damage from that is going to be insane. Oh my god. Just like that.
Yeah. We mentioned the last set that Larry was kind of mashing here in these situations, especially when you got nothing to lose, but from what it felt like. But now the security cancels coming out and check that.
Block it right now. Getting punched out. There we go. Trying to 2K2D. Couldn't find it, and in turn, you're getting zoned out once again from Lurie. This is where you don't want to be if you're Cherio.
A little bit of a weird interaction at the start up with the 684. Got the counter hit, but it was a trade. Look at the weird camera angle interaction there from the Meteor's back out on the screen, like its own weight. Lots of IBFTs. Yo, did you see that? Woo!
These two are moving absolutely insane right now. It's only going to continue to go. Lurie has got this corner on lock right now and going to continue this pressure too. Meteorites, what else we got? Oh, the BRC. Oh! Get in that corner.
Fuzzy, one more time, unfortunately went for the low. We have security. We're gonna die, buddy.
Oh, okay. There we go. Going to be getting another round on the board for Cherio, being able to sneak that one out, even though Lurie had so much control over it. Now trying to regain that control once again, but Cherio started to take the download. He's trying to close the set down. Oh no. On the hit. South Army, everything has to be blocked by Cherio right now.
Nice IBFT eliminating the mix-up here.
Okay. Nice, it down too. Mini Pound's gonna be helping out. So many afros. Mallets, tons, but yeah, all right, calm down. We're just gonna skyfish you from the corner. Just calm down with all that. You're gonna get hit by the bomb. We're gonna be closing the gap between you once again. Trying to be careful though. Finds the jump in against Lurie. Throw break. RRC to boot 2. Nice backdash though from Lurie. Oh, that was such a good call out. Gonna be finding the throw from that and trying to set up their own pressure to the lead. No! Back in the corner. This burst can happen at any moment. Ooh. Your own items against you.
Went up with his dog. Oh no, for the zone, they try to recover some health and play a little more bold. Unfortunately, Cherio called it out with the super jump and goes for the low. Lurie, a completely different expression from what we saw 2 matches ago.
All right. One more game. One more game. That is all Cherio needs to lock it in and be your IFM 5 champion. Already finding a few hits with the Skyfish and having to play some volleyball.
Up, gets the throw. Look at what I'm seeing here. Once again, the overhead coming out twice in a row. It's an option I swear we haven't seen Larry do too much.
Nice, found a Behemoth Typhoon in there. Mini Faust was able to, oh my goodness, being able to bag the burst like that. Insane, but still too far for that Behemoth Typhoon to link up. Has to continue this pressure, but really nice low call out from Lurie. And gonna be able to hit high too. Cherio, you gotta get back in.
Oh! You put backdash there on the 8x2.
Nice.
Actually the low. Good counterplay with the backdash hit, then throw in retaliation.
Oh, nice hitting low again. Looking very rough for Cherio. And finally, Lurie going to be able to clutch up a round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
K2D. Cherio already starting off strong. Lurie just actually super jumping out of the way, but not for long. Cherio going to be chasing you down, slamming Behemoth Typhoon, going to be keeping you in this corner, finding the throw. What do we do from here? Oh, God.
Oh, from seemingly nothing. Here to cancel the try to frame trap, but still, Lurie is still present, like his life isn't on the line here. Bar slash. We are just throwing it out. Trumpet is on deck now.
Oh, the overhead comes through. Random items go crazy out here. The bombs to boot two. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh! Finally forces the burst and the laser to come out.
Good. Trumpet is out as well. Lurie.
The chip damage. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Okay, this could be the final round. Cherio is sitting on set point.
Recover some of the health with the donut. Lurie trying to stick to the tried and true with the game plan of just keeping Cherio out. Unfortunately, the items are just not cooperating this time around. We do have the Afro. The bomb did ignite it. But now we are in the same situation as before. Air throw. That is unfortunate.
Watch out from above. Actually going to be finding the throw off the fall off for Lurie. Still has burst in their back pocket if they want to use it, especially with these behemoth typhoons in the corner. That time might be coming soon.
For the one more time, gold versus instead. Cherio, good block of the 6H. Now the items are looking a little more favorable, but Cherio, unfortunately, was being a little too aware of the meaty fouls.
Oh, now trying to get in with the drone right now, able to close the distance. PRC trying to find it low. You backdash one more time, trying to keep yourself alive here. Charge up the scalpel for some guard crush. Cherio cannot get in.
Slowly but surely, Lurie is trying to work on a comeback here. Nice IBFD pushing Lurie out is what we're doing. Pressing low committal buttons and the 2K going into the Behemoth Typhoon. Cherio takes it all home.
Beautiful stuff coming through from Cherio. Going to be able to clutch it up in the bracket reset and going to be taking our IFM bracket tonight in a nice 3-0 in the reset.
It's been a very interesting bracket, I'll say the least. I finally get a chance to explore the venue. People are leaving, but this is my time to shine. I see the cabs are open. I get a LARP some third strike here in the pit.
Oh, okay, okay. Gonna LARP some third strike.
For sure. yeah. Who you play? Oh, I play Ken.
Yeah.
No, I play Ken. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh, I play John. No, that was for sure a good one. Crowning our champion here of the 5th anniversary bracket, Cherio. Good stuff, taking it over Lurie. Oh man, that was a little stressful there that first set, I'll be honest.
Honestly, yeah, especially with a lot of those like close to timeout situations. We got one timeout situation there too. It was all down to the wire, but in the end, you know, Larry was able to get that one, but Cherio brought it right back.
Yeah, for sure. Not sure if there's anything in store for you guys after this. I didn't take the best look at the schedule, I'll be honest, but unfortunately, there's no more of us. It's
Yeah.
fine. You guys are free of our ugly faces. It's fine. Nah,
You know,
I'm just playing. I've been Gumby's been NM. We will probably be back with some more fighting games here on the stream. If not, we'll catch you guys later.
deuces.